you dumb, beautiful fucker.
Who wants to be in America's slash fit with Abraham Lincoln?
Louisiana Purchase, that's a name.
You need to really get off my balls, okay? I'm gonna kick your ass.
Also, why was Michelangelo so stinky? Ew.
Welcome to episode 227 of the AllYouCanHear podcast. I'll be your host today, Patrick. And joining me today are my three Corona co-hosts. The beer, not the virus.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know why you said that.
I don't know why you said that, Pat. Not a smooth move.
Yikes.
Yikes, Rooney. Cringe.
My name's Colt. What's up? Hey. Cringing Colt because anybody else got anything?
I am lost, but my name is Jonathan.
What do you mean you're lost?
I disassociated during that and then came back into the middle of it. I'm confused.
Hey, Jonathan, I'm really concerned about the level of disassociations you have on the show, across all the shows, really.
Well, the thing is, Pat, I'm disassociating right now.
You know, I do the same thing. My name's Wenzel. There will be times when we're doing stuff and I'll just be gone.
Yeah, like I'll be talking to someone like face to face, and then my brain is just like, guess what, bitch? We going on an adventure.
Yeah, I've had this happen where I'll be talking to somebody and then I'll be so enthusiastic or excited, but then out of just nowhere I'll just be like, and here we go.
Like you just see like this after image of your body just like floating away.
Pretty much.
Like you just got hit in the gut by Doctor Strange.
And it doesn't have no reason to be there, but it happens. Yeah.
Like there is a meme I have saved on my phone of one of the penguins from Madagascar, but like kind of like offset. And it's like when my mind decides to go on a little adventure.
It's not on the same like kind of context, but like I think it's on the same level. I have a meme of Hulk Hogan playing the guitar and it says, "Anyway, brother, here's Wonderwall." like that's me. Like I'm just like, all right, here we go.
When you put that in chat, I about shit my pants.
I love it.
That was so funny.
I found it too because there was that new Eric Clapton song. And
oh, fuck Eric Clapton, that piece of shit.
Yeah, and it was in the replies, and I was like, this is how I feel, like, almost all the time, except I don't play Wonderwall, and I've probably only listened to it once in my life, so.
No,
I've heard, like, the first, 10 seconds 1,000 times.
Yeah, of course.
I think the only appropriate place for disassociation is when you're sitting in the car and the cast of Camila Cabello Cinderella stops traffic to perform a song from it.
What the fuck?
James Corden, stop humping at me, please.
I could not watch that. I was getting like cringe. My skin was just coming off of my body just from seeing.
Okay, hold on. We gotta back up.
Look at the Twitter chat.
Look at her Twitter chat, and there is it's like the point of view from somebody in their car, and then traffic gets stopped because James Corden, Camila Cabello,
and a bunch of dancers.
It's a flash mob. It's a flash mob, but they're like all doing shit for the new Cinderella movie.
Which we've already been subjected to a number of times watching Roseanne on Amazon. And they play it every time.
Every fucking time they pull up, like you try to pull something up on Amazon Prime, it's just like, hey, watch this fucking shitty Cinderella movie that no one fucking asked for. Also, like, before now, like, I didn't really completely understand the James Corden hate. Like, I mean, yeah, he's cringy, but he's not the worst.
Asshole too.
But now he's on my shit list.
Yeah,
fuck him.
Yeah, I was about to
like,
say.
I would be so mad. I would just be screaming at him, be like, "Fuck you!"
Yeah, no, like I like it was what he's Cole is showing John right now.
You see it?
James Corden, you motherfucker!
No.
Did it end? Okay.
No,
I would.
He just gyrates at the car. I understand it's probably a setup just for funsies, but just thinking about James Corden stopping my car. He's not stopping the car. It's a red light. You're going to stop naturally anyways. But if James Corden just started humping in my direction in a rat suit, I'd probably get out and start punching. I don't like that.
I would consider that a threat. I'd start swinging.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, I would just be in my car
Hold down the horn at least.
like that.
Hold down the horn.
But then it's like, you have to like do that. Like that. I'm like,
For those who didn't see, which is everybody, Wenzel threw his hand behind his back and started like thrusting while in his seat.
That's what the fucker did, and he's a piece of shit. Like that's the thing. Like the hate is justified because James Corden is an asshole. But my God, what a
James Corden's Ellen.
Like, can you just imagine doing that and then it's like the light turns green? He's like, all right, go, come on.
Oh, really? Is he like Ellen?
There's been like a lot of like fairly credible stuff that's come out in the last year or so that says James Corden is just like a really kind of a bad boss, just like really shitty and mean to his.
Yeah,
Ellen is.
Oh, and plus there's a great like video somewhere that came out fairly recently. It's at like a speaking engagement where Sir Patrick Stewart is like talking, and he's barely low key, just like roasting the fuck out of James Corden while he's standing next to him, and you just see James Corden's butthole just tighten so hard, like he's pissed.
Like as soon as like James.
Well, I mean that is the epitome of the Virgin and the Chad meme.
And
we got Virgin James Corden and Chad Patrick Stewart. That's just the fucking dichotomy.
I don't know.
Doesn't he do a thing where he's like, guys, I'm gay, but I'm not gay. I'm a straight man.
I don't know that.
I don't know about
Like,
that.
it's not him like saying I'm gay, but he plays into stereotypes of gay people at times, and then the implications are there.
Yeah,
That's one of the things I've seen, kind of queer baity-ish.
Like,
It's kind of hard to like say it's queer baiting when it's an actual person.
I know,
Too,
but
Well, I think what Colt may be getting at is like how either him himself or his like persona is like very flamboyant and like sort of theatrical, like the stereotype of gay men, and like people, and he sort of like has gotten a lot of film roles and TV roles, but kind of based off of that. Like he was in some doo-doo tier Netflix movie where like all these people show up to like make over a high school prom, and he's like one of the super queer team that comes to make over the school. And also, by the way, gang, there's an influx of crickets in the studio because I swept this fucking basement twice, finding crickets each time, and we came down to record earlier, another cricket came out. It's like if crickets applied like the Hydra logic, pick off one, two more takes its place.
I mean, the thing
is fucking stupid. I went over there. I saw it. It was out in the open. As soon as it saw me coming in, it ran into the corner and got under the wood. It was hiding. He's like, fuck, I gotta go.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that what I think is happening, and I don't know how honestly you could fix it, but like, because water can come through here, you can kind of assume that, okay, bugs, several of them can come through here, because what it's doing, it's hiding behind the, I don't know what you fucking call it.
Paneling in the wall.
It's hiding behind the paneling of the wall, and it's like, well, fuck. Like, what a sneaky little bastard.
It's... I feel like it wasn't a problem until this past summer.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. It's like, this is the only time the crickets have just started to come in here and just be like, we're going to play a concert.
Because, like, Cajun Greatness, the late takes, all you can hear every single time... You're guaranteed there's going to be some kind of buggery happening.
Maybe they're just trying to remind us that we suck.
Fuck you, bugs.
like we don't need like some pissant like review from insects. Come on now.
Yeah. Which, like, is that a demographic we want?
What, bugs?
Yeah.
No, I don't want bug demographics. I hate bugs.
I mean,
Oh,
I think bugs are cool, but we want bugs we appreciate, like grasshoppers, because grasshoppers fight fascists.
And
fireflies are cool.
Fireflies are cool.
You know, how about bugs that just don't make a lot of noise?
Yeah, cicadas can go fuck themselves, but not really. I like the sound in the summer.
Yeah, and I also kind of like how cicadas look. Now, when they fly near my ear, it freaks me out.
Yeah, because I don't want something that's hard as and thick as a ping pong ball just like in free flight around my head.
And then hits me in the head, and it's like, oh, it dies. And it's like, it blames that on me. Like, fucker, you just got out of the ground. You're supposed to die. I don't know. What the fuck are we... What? Oh, yeah, we haven't even named what this discussed what this episode is.
Well, as in AYC's tradition, we typically do a little episode to wrap up the summer, talk about what we did, and talk about what we're going to do in the future, and just have a fun hangout session. Because it will be a good time to catch up, because this is the first time that all four of us have been together in as many weeks. You know, what with traveling and other engagement, and we're finally all back together to catch up on what everybody's been doing. And also, we have some things we're going to try.
Yeah, it's impromptu taste tests.
Yeah, a little taste of the summer.
Grass. Yep. We're going to try some dirt, some flowers.
God, I hope not.
We're going to try sunscreen. Everybody's going to take a little dab, put it on your tongue, and try the sunscreen.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What's wrong with that?
I don't like the taste of sunscreen.
We're all dogs. We like these things.
I don't know if dogs like the taste of sunscreen either.
There's only one way to find out.
God. All right, let's bring out the sunscreen.
Where do we start?
We're
actually not going to eat things you're not supposed to eat. We're going to try real food.
Yeah, the inedible household poison taste test, that's something we have planned for the fall, so tasting for that. No, but with this...
Today, we're trying arsenic.
What does strychnine taste like, folks?
Cyanide, let's go.
Honestly, I'm a fan of mineral spirits.
Who brought the sarin? We're not. That's illegal. I didn't say that.
Colt brought sarin in Minecraft. But what we do have, since Colt and Wenzel went on some trips recently, they brought a few things back with them. And Colt, since he brought the biggest supply of items for the tasters, why don't you explain what you have and where you went to get these?
On the trip to Miami, I know I got back a few weeks ago. I was just waiting for the right time to bring it, and today was that day. Cody said, you know what, I'm going to get a bunch of stuff from this, this specific, I don't know what kind of store. It was mostly Spanish items there, and he said, I'm going to get a bunch of sodas and like 2 bags of chips. He just picked those up last second. And you're going to bring it back to them, and you're going to taste it with them, all right? You're going to have a taste test. And that's what he did. I didn't spend a single dime on this trip except for $25, so I'll bring back some fucking sodas.
Colt me like a bandit in that Miami trip.
I really did. So there's like 7 2 liters, 2 cans, and 1 bottle drink. We'll get into what they are when we're tasting them, but I've tasted some of these, and I've tasted only like 3 of them, but still, one of them sucks so much that I couldn't stop drinking it. It's not good.
I remember you saying that in chat. It's like, this tastes terrible, but I couldn't stop myself from drinking more.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Wenzel, you brought a few things too. What did you get, and where did you go?
Yeah, I went to Las Vegas for like 5 days, kind of, and we went to basically like it's an Asian kind of supermarket, but they sell a lot of, well, I would say it's Filipino. It's a Filipino supermarket, and they sell just a bunch of food, and they have restaurants inside. So what I could bring back, because our bags were filled to the fucking brim, I brought back 3 bags of, like, 2 of them are chips. One of them is kind of like a cookie kind of candy. It's a they're pretty sure they're all Filipino brands, so I guess I'll just go ahead and say them. Jack and Jill is the brand, and these are Piquitos. Oh, Piatos. My bad. Sorry. Piatos, roast beef flavored chips, and then now I actually have tried these because my dad picked them up beforehand because he's had this brand before. It's same thing, Jack and Jill, but they're chippy. They're basically like they're basically Fritos, like corn chips.
Okay.
But these are garlic and vinegar flavored. And we tried these beforehand. They're really fucking good. So I brought another bag just for you guys to try. They didn't have any big bags either, so that's kind of why they're kind of small. And then finally, I've already opened and eat some because I was really curious, and my curiosity got the better of me. These are Choco churros, basically. They're like little,
Like they look like little miniature churros.
little miniature churros, and they're chocolate flavored. I don't know the brand because it's
Not in English.
not not in English. It's not even in Tagalog. It's not Tagalog, Babayan. But there's a lot of stuff that's not in Babayan, but it's not in Filipino. Sorry. But yeah, so I've already tried some of them and I really liked them. But yeah, so just 3 because our bag situation was not what I thought it was gonna be. So I could only bring like so many little snacks, and this is what I could fit in my backpack because that's all I could bring. Because pretty much what it was my parents would bring 2 full suitcases luggage, and then they were like, Wenzel, you can just you don't wear or we're not going to be there long, and since none of us are going to be wearing much, you could just put your stuff with your mom's or my dad's luggage, and they're like, okay, and then you just bring a backpack with any of your other stuff, and but then we ended up getting more than we thought we did. Fucker, that cricket. And we not only filled all of our bags to the brim, but we also, my dad, because we went to Las Vegas for the International Plastic Modeler Society convention, he ended up getting some model kits that he had to send back through UPS, like 2 boxes worth.
Yeah, I figured it was like with everything you'd be carrying to go, like whatever bottles you almost assuredly bought, that wasn't going to make it back with y'all on the same trip.
No, like this, and like I'm like, and this was very recent. I literally just got back Monday. We left Wednesday, and then we got to Vegas Thursday. Late Wednesday night, but kind of like Thursday, and we were there for a full 4 days. And yeah, and then my dad had kind of planned this in advance, quote, planned unquote, because it was not thoroughly planned. And because he builds plastic model kits, he builds mostly military vehicles and cars, and I build Gunpla. We're like, okay, we'll go to this, and then we'll also explore Vegas because why not? And so yeah, that's kind of what my trip. I'll go more into it. I'm just kind of cutting it short because we want to go ahead and try some stuff. So,
all right. So would y'all like to try the chips first and then do the drinks?
Sure, why not?
Let's do it.
All right. Now, we do have 2 bags of chips that Colt brought with them.
Yep.
So, why don't we start with them, because that's the fewest.
Yeah.
All right, Colt, with the 2 bags of chips that you brought, what are the flavors?
I have chile. I think it's chile. I can't read cursive, man. We got sweet tostones, patacones maduros, thick and crunchy sweet plantain chips. This is the regular version. Plantains are just like small banana.
They're starchy bananas.
Very good. Very good.
Ooh, I love
Hey,
it.
we're eating over here.
Yeah, that's cricket still going off. If I say fucker occasionally, it's because I'm calling the cricket a fucker.
Look how much chips are in there.
That is like a third of a bag that's just air.
Yeah. I just opened them.
And oh wow, this kind of
Big chip.
yeah, it's like they kind of take the plantain, I'm guessing, and kind of mash it out to make the chip.
Yeah.
And these are like thick. Like you can kind of tell they're like.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Yeah, not much in there.
Oh, tostones. I've had these before. Okay.
They're pretty good. They're not bad at all. Mostly air, but yeah. You can wrap
I like
those or
those.
whatever. Yeah. Next up on the list is some more plantains with tostones, patacones, lime flavor. So,
Okay.
that little stupid bug, it popped its head out. It saw me coming again, and it ran away. He has to get out of the wall to expand his legs to make that fucking noise. So whenever he sees someone coming, he just hides in the wall.
What a piece of shit. Yeah, that was really good. I like that.
Doesn't really smell limey.
I got a little bit of lime on mine. It's a more mild scent.
Oh yeah, mine is very strong.
Ooh.
There's definitely like, even with the flavor, it's fairly mild. At least with the one strip I have.
I like that a good bit.
It's definitely a different but still like familiar taste, because like plantains are very starchy, so there's a lot that reminds you of potatoes, but there is like a hint of sweetness, like a very mild hint throughout as well.
That's pretty good. That's not bad.
But yeah, that's the chips that I have.
Chaps. All right, Wenzel, we distribute the ones that you brought. What would you like to start with?
Since we went kind of bitter, we'll go with sweet. So I'm gonna go ahead and get me another one because I like it.
You just really wanted more Stepany churros.
Yeah.
I will say I really like the bag. It's
Yeah.
got a really cool picture on it.
I really liked it too.
Oh, so they're actually like hollow. I thought they had like a little filling in them.
Nope.
So it's literally just like a little circle, like the churro shape.
Ooh, I like that.
Still me too.
Okay.
Because I know I'm going to like this. Just to look at them. They look like cereal. They feel like cereal in the hand.
There is a churro cereal I've
There
seen.
is that I'm always tempted to buy.
Because like that's really good. It has that kind of cookie texture with like with the
you know, if
brown
you
cinnamon.
want, you smell the bag because it's still very aromatic.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. Now, and that bag's been open for a few days, too. I mean, I've had it, closed up, but smell it. It smells real good.
It even has like a cereal aftertaste, like Cocoa Pebbles.
It does. That's exactly what I was thinking. It tastes literally like,
Not Reese's Puffs, but like Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puff. Yeah,
That's it.
exactly.
Very good.
It took me a minute. I was like, is Cocoa Puffs a thing? Oh, yeah.
It makes me really want to go by our local Mexican bakery, Mi Casita, to get their churros. They're so fucking good.
I love churros. Oh, I want a churro now.
It's just so
Which,
good.
if you're ever in Tuscaloosa, that little Mexican, what's the name of it?
Mi Casita.
It is fucking phenomenal.
And it's right next door to our pal, Shimmy, at the comic strip.
Hell
Literally
yeah.
right down the road.
Go buy a comic and go buy a churro.
Yep.
Can't go wrong.
Exactly. So then I'm gonna do another familiar one. This one, since I've tried it,
Okay.
still really good. It is. I've said this already, but Jack and Jill chippy garlic and vinegar flavored corn chips.
Now, what I think is interesting about this bag is like a little comic strip on the back of the bag.
Yeah. I haven't read it, but I guess I could read it out to you. The thing is, though, it's in Tagalog, so you wouldn't really get it. But
Yeah, you wouldn't get it. How like how fluent are you able to read it?
I mean, I can read it. It's just I don't know some of these words. It just says, guys, naisip ko hindi nako matatago ng ano mang sikreto sa inyo bilang close friends ko. And then it goes into yes, aaminin ko na nakakakita ko ng mga multo. What the? Akala mo mang isa ka Sodom, ahaha, ika lagi ka ra nakikita ng loloa mo, as in lagi waha at ika.
Now, what does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know. Some of these words I don't know, but yeah, it's a little comic strip on the back. It's a very. It smells like vinegar, but it's good.
I feel like even if it was garlic, that vinegar is going to overtake it because vinegar is such a strong smell.
Yeah.
But garlic and vinegar is definitely a unique combination. You usually hear like salt and vinegar.
Yeah. So I was really surprised by this.
That's pretty good. I like those.
Yeah, it was really good. When my dad got it, we were both like munching on it through the night, and it was like, holy shit!
And
like,
I'm really good.
I'm not really super big into salt and vinegar, but I like that. That's good.
I'm not even big into the salt and vinegar too. I'm big into garlic and vinegar now.
That's like sweet. I like that.
It's kind of sweet, but it adds a little kick to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very
Really
good.
Very
Thank
good.
you. Thank you.
And then, finally, I haven't tried this, so it's all new.
The
Beef.
roast beef chips.
Roast beef.
I'm very curious about how these smell. If it smells like body odor, you know it's going to be good.
It just smells like a cup of OG.
It smells like body odor?
It kind of smells like body odor.
Yeah!
These are the chips shaped.
Oh, they're little like
Oh.
hexagons.
Yeah. Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
That smells like roast beef. It's very
Kinda
good.
Smells like an armpit.
Uh,
In a good way.
in a good way.
Yeah.
That's strangely sweet.
Huh.
But I'm getting
Oh.
like, oh shit! Like I just got hit with the beef.
I just
Like,
got hit with
right,
the
right
beef.
as I swallowed it.
Yeah.
That's
What the fuck?
That's pretty good. Holy shit. Okay. Damn.
There, I like
That's
that.
really good.
Yeah, I really like that.
Fuck yeah.
There was a fourth bag. I told them this beforehand. It was the same brand. I think it was a corn chip, but it was basically like a spicy nacho pizza flavor. I was gonna bring it. My dad told me that you guys should try it, but then he eats the whole bag. So, you know, I don't know.
Like I was saying before the thing, should have brought him so he could baby bird us.
Yeah.
I know. But yeah, they have a bunch of there was if you remember those crab chips,
Yeah.
Yes, those were
Tanner
so
brought,
good.
They were there too, except they were the wasabi flavor.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to get that. I tried to look for them throughout, could not find the regular ones. So they had so many shrimp and prawn flavored.
That stuff's good though.
I know. It's just I wanted to get something different, and I'm glad to make the right choice. They also had, it looked like Lay's, but it was in a different language, different writing system, and it was what appeared to be like boiled egg flavored.
Boiled egg.
Yeah,
That's something. I don't know if I like that or not.
I can only imagine what that smells like when you open
boiled kind of sunny side, because the way the image looked was it showed the egg, but it showed the yolk coming onto the chip.
it. Yeah.
So that's what it. Yeah.
The best way to eat the chip is just crack an egg on it.
I was gonna bring those back, but they're in such a small part of the store that I just forgot. Like they're like kind of hidden away. Yeah, and then outside of that too, like what I did try there was they had a taro flavored like milk.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like a little little milk box, juice box.
Was it like
kinda.
like a purple milk? You think?
Yeah, it's a purple milk, purple box. Gives you a little straw. Tried it, drank it, loved it. Kind of wish I could bring back more because I really liked it. And also had a passion fruit juice drink as well. Really, yeah, really good.
I can't think I've ever had a passion fruit.
Yeah, it's very sweet. It's its own flavor. I can't think of what to compare it to. It was really good though. I also had another drink that my mom was like, Wenzel, you have to get this. It's so good. It was like, it was a fruit started with a G, but it was called nectar. Instead of saying juice, it was like nectar juice or like nectar. It came in a can. Drank it. Fucking loved it too.
Was it guava? Like a guava fruit?
Kind of. I just cannot remember the name. I meant to ask my mom, but she's off at sleeping right now. It was really good. It had pulp in it too, but the pulp wasn't like a bad thing.
Oh.
Not like orange juice.
Always remember to chew your juice.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so that's what I brought. I'm glad you guys like them. Don't eat any more because I'm gonna take them home.
Wait, hold on.
I don't know. I think like I
Those
don't.
are open game now that those bags are open.
Man, it was so sad when and Colt's going off to kill that cricket.
I can't kill it because every time it sees me, it runs into the hole. I wish I had a gun. If I had a gun, I'd shoot it.
The one time we need a gun is to shoot a cricket.
You know,
Oh, it's such a good spot. In that spot too, it's not like it. Get close. In the spot that it's in, it's not like a dangerous. If I were to shoot it, because I'd worry about shooting someone else, I'd just shoot into the dirt. There's a wall of dirt right there.
You'd be shooting into a corner. So
yeah, it wouldn't ricochet. There's dirt right there, and I'd be killing the fucking thing that won't shut up.
Yeah, we need to just keep like a pair of high heel shoes or like pointed dress shoes down here so we can get the fuckers that get in the corner.
Man, yeah, pointy shoes.
It's not in the wall anymore. When it's making noise, it's actually out. But
So
when you
much
go
louder
to it,
right
it
now.
goes in the wall.
Yeah.
Fucking face us like a cow, not a coward.
Face us like a coward.
Yeah. So I had never heard of the place that we went to. Was
It's kind of louder.
It was the Filipino market was called Seafood City Supermarket. I had never heard of this, but you know, my mom and my dad having lived in California in the West for a bit, and then also her being from the Philippines, it's like a pretty like common thing over there.
Yeah.
So like as soon as we got to Vegas, it was literally like when she found out there's one in Vegas, she was like, "Oh, we gotta go," and I was like, "Okay." So we went. And I was just completely just like thrown back with like everything. Like they had like I think four restaurants in there, and it was just all Filipino stuff. It was really cool. And like as soon as we got back to Georgia, my mom was just so sad, and me too. We were just like, man, it's a barren fucking wasteland.
No, I'm sure it's definitely when you have like this one concentration of like a certain group. Because I was wondering while you're talking, like, was it just sort of generally Southeast Asian or like specifically Filipino in this one spot?
It was specifically Filipino, but they do serve other Southeast Asian stuff there because they'll have these like these kind of like hanging like signs, kind of like in regular supermarkets, and it will specifically say Filipino and stuff on it. So, you know, it was like, and the restaurants themselves were also mostly Filipino. There was Jollibee, of course. There was Chow King, which is, I actually got some food from there, which was really good. There was another, it was kind of like, I don't know what it was called, but it was basically like a cafeteria style thing where they're serving Filipino food that my mom went to, loved it. And then there was another place, I don't know if it's specifically Filipino, but it's an ice cream place. It's called Magnolia.
Ooh.
And yeah, my dad and mom, they've had it before, and they're like, they make really good ice cream, and they make the very famous Filipino ice cream dish, which is halo halo. And yeah, I didn't get to try that though. Just ran out of time, you know. But yeah, it's just and that wasn't the only Seafood City supermarket. They had several. There was a lot of. I was very surprised by how many Filipinos I heard and I saw over there in Las Vegas. There was like, because like, and I say heard was because, you know, they would start speaking Tagalog, and I was like, holy shit, they're Filipino. And or Cebuano, which I don't know much Cebuano, if any, like my mom, but I could understand a little bit of that. And not only that, there was actually quite a bit of Filipino restaurants, and it was just so like jarring, but it was just so nice too, because like because you know, when we went to earlier this, we went to St. Petersburg and Tampa. There was actually quite a bit of Filipino stuff down there too, but it's like you come to Georgia, Alabama, I'll excuse Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, because there's some stuff in Tennessee actually,
yeah.
But it's like I remember I was looking up Filipino because it never occurred to me. I was like, should I just look up Filipino stuff in Alabama? I did. I think I got a few hits of like restaurants. And it was just funny because somebody reviewed one of them. It was in Huntsville, and they were like, man, it's so nice to have a Filipino restaurant when the rest of this place is just, the rest of Alabama is just a barren wasteland. And I was like, that's pretty fucking accurate, because it basically is. When it comes to any of this, you know, I might excuse Georgia too, because Atlanta probably has some stuff that I'm not thinking about.
That's
right
where H Mart, where Tanner went.
That's where H Mart is. So
But plus, as big as a place like Atlanta is, there's
Atlanta,
probably like a more convergence.
yeah,
of, like,
yeah.
people coming in.
Oh yeah. So no, it's just Alabama. Alabama fucking sucks. Like, and I say
I feel
that
like Mississippi sucks as well. Maybe
Mississippi sucks as well, but you know, I live in Alabama, so I get to say it.
And plus, we talked last week about the fucking Trump rally in Coleman, an hour away.
That's so disgusting.
I haven't looked into it yet, but our cases have to be high.
I don't want to.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want
well,
to.
like during that rally, Trump was like, hey guys, maybe try the vaccine, and he got booed.
Booed, and it's like, fuck, are you serious?
Like,
Reap what you sow, you old bitch.
which is like that's the level of like desperation, right? When even fucking Trump's like, hey, maybe get vaccinated.
Please stop injecting yourself with horse dewormer. It's not good for you.
Which is a legit thing that we found out about.
I'm okay with them injecting themselves with horse dewormer. I just don't want. You know what? Fuck it. If you're gonna do it, do it.
Well,
I hate you.
I'd be worried if they have kids and they're doing it to their kids as well.
Yeah, don't do it to your kids.
When they're like trying to like open a syringe of like horse medicine and then like try to get their kids to drink it, which it's like, one, how did they get on this track? And two, like I remember seeing there's little like, not on my personal Facebook, but like screenshots of people's Facebook threads of like them trying to say, oh, you take too much, you got to do this much, or you dilute it with water, or you use this brand because this brand's no good. It's like, this is literal insanity.
It is.
I saw one where a woman said, I took this amount of the horse dewormer, and the people are like, that is terrible for your liver. I hope you didn't take that. And she's like, I think I need to go to the hospital. You're doing it to yourself.
I don't know.
It to yourself.
I don't know what's in that vaccine, but I know exactly what's in horse dewormer. So
It's
I'm going to put it in
good.
my body.
It's just herbs. It's just like oregano, thyme, basil.
Bay leaf.
Pine sol.
Like,
Well,
what?
we just got to convince these dipshits around here to be like, hey, y'all, not getting the vaccine is actually a liberal conspiracy. So,
Or we could
you need
say,
to get a vaccine to own the libs.
Like buying a single piece of wood.
Say the liberals are trying to kill them off by not getting the vaccine, so they'll be like, oh, we want to fight the liberals, let's get the vaccine.
I guess that
But
sounds
because
effective.
you can't argue with people who have like no attachment to reality.
Yeah, you can't like de-escalate. You can't use reason to get someone out of a position they didn't reason themselves into.
Exactly.
Just say whoever's unvaccinated is gay, and they'll get it. They'll get it instantly.
Damn.
They'll be like, I'm not gay. I'm not gay, and they'll be begging for the needle.
Which I...
No one's saying that's not true.
It's just when you said
Where's the lie?
begging for the needle. That's good
That
shit.
sounds really good.
That sounds like a death metal album name.
Begging for the needle. Yeah,
That's
actually,
a good name, too.
That's a good
yeah.
name, yeah.
Yeah, so
This next song is begging for the needle.
we're bringing heroin chic back to metal.
Fuck.
Oh God.
It never left, baby.
Or it's, oh my god, it's some hardcore shit. I will say though, in Vegas, I think I didn't see too many people not wearing masks. Everybody was basically wearing masks, but also some people were like kind of naked as well. So
It's like they're just butt ass naked, but they have a mask on. No, I think I've seen that like in like the more wooey places of like L.A. I've seen people take pictures of like just these butt ass naked like middle-aged nudists just walking in the street. They're like their dick and balls flopping around, but they have like a little surgical mask on.
gotta be safe. Gotta be safe. I'll get more into Vegas, but let's go ahead and see about getting into these drinks.
Okay,
Sody pops.
we got some drinks. Since there are 7, why don't we start?
There's 10.
Well, 7 in the liters, and
Yeah.
then we have the 2. We have a canned drink and we have a bottled drink.
2 canned drinks.
So
Oh my god.
I gotta
Sorry,
get
sorry,
factual!
So,
Fucking
do we
nerd.
want to do the good stuff first, or get the bad one out of the way?
I say let's get the bad one out.
Yeah, why not?
All right, because we all have little cups that we'll be drinking out of. So if Wenzel, because he's the closest to it, he can start passing that around.
Start
But-
passing it, bro.
But the bottled drink is called Malta India.
Our friend that was there leading us around Miami with Cody said that this is basically what South American grandmas feed to their grandchildren to fatten them up. That's exactly what he said to describe them.
I don't like how the
Are you sure this is a twist off?
Yeah, I mean, I twisted it off when I tried.
I don't like how the label is also getting so fucking wet. Like,
hey, that's
I mean,
probably just the
these
glue.
were refrigerated. They've been sitting out a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. It's probably just condensation.
What We got one, we'll just open one. That case, if it's bad, we're not wasting a lot.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, sorry.
We will just find some person to pawn it off on.
Yeah, I'm not taking it back with me. I do not like it, but I'm gonna try it again. I'd
That's-
say we all wait to try it.
That smell
together.
is very interesting.
I'm looking at the bottle. Like, what is it made from? Like cane sugar, barley wheat. It says here it's Puerto Rican.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a very stout.
Yeah,
smell.
right? Like I was trying to think of what it smells like. It smells like stout.
And it's like fizzy. It's kind of like a beer and a soda mixed together.
I want to pour it for you, John.
Why are you
Wait,
pouring it for
what?
John?
I want to pour it for you, John.
I'm so confused.
I am really uncomfortable.
I don't know
right
why
now.
Wenzel's doing this bit.
No, just for you.
What the fuck?
He made it sound like he put something in the drink, but it's the same bottle we all poured from.
I need a fucking adult. I'm traumatized.
Everybody
All right,
What
fun was
let's
that?
try the Malta India.
God, smelling it makes me sick.
Huh?
It tastes like bread.
It kind of like
It tastes kind of like bread.
it's like a
Oh god.
bread flavored Coke or something.
There was
Yeah.
there was this medicine I had to take as a kid that tasted exactly like that, and I'm about to vomit. That
It's
was
not
awful.
it's not the thing for me. I don't like it, but it doesn't taste terrible.
It's not terrible.
It's just like if I had it in a solid form, I'd enjoy it a lot more. Like because it tastes like
So-
bread. I think it's bread.
Yeah, I think honestly, I wonder if you could turn it into bread. Like, just think how crazy that would be.
We tried to bake a loaf of Malta India.
I bet you could. That's interesting.
If you like it, you can have it. I don't want it.
I don't know if I like it.
I don't want it.
My issue is very disorienting to me.
Like I don't know what to make it. Like it wasn't bad, but like the smell is what's throwing me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's like there is like a kind of a bread smell to it, but like there's also this kind of off-putting. But I don't know how much of that is just inclement to the drink, and how much of that is just like Caucasian sensibility.
This will be my palate cleanser.
Delicioso.
Man, I hope it doesn't mix with our other
That
stuff.
doesn't matter.
We might have to.
I'm washing my shit out. Fuck y'all.
There's not much in mine. I don't
It
care.
is a good idea.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit of probably a rinse through. I got a little bottle of water here.
The garden shears into the corner, and it hasn't made a noise since. Also, I'm gonna leave these. Y'all want these? Share with losing Cannon.
The plantain chips. Yeah.
I'm leaving them because they are technically bananas. I am slightly allergic,
Okay.
so I can't really eat
Oh,
them.
that's not good.
Plantains are not bananas.
I know, but like,
They're banana adjacent. They're close enough.
I don't know if they're related, honestly.
They're
But
awfully
no.
similar for stuff that's not
What?
the
I'm
same.
But I'm not going to say no to chips. So
y'all, you can have them too, either. It doesn't matter.
I'll definitely let Liz and Cannon try it. All right. Okay. The secondary small drink. We'll try that next.
Go with Materva. Hupina is my favorite of all of the ones I brought. So just want to try this one. This one I have tried, and it's very much some medicine.
It's got like this kind of amber color to the.
I want to pour again for you, Johnny.
Stop! Stop, please.
I don't know why Wenzel's being so aggressive with this.
Go. Just for you.
I hate this.
God.
I do not consent.
Materva. It's been around for 100 years apparently.
Oh, wow.
Yerba mate soda.
It kind of looks like a beer. Like it would be
It's not, but it has something on the top that says like "Don't drink and drive." But if you do drink, drink Materva.
What?
But it's not. It's not alcoholic. I don't understand it.
And, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out what the flavor might be just from looking at the.
It reminds me of a candy.
That's a very.
Yeah, there's a certain like.
Sweet.
There's a very strong sweet scent to it.
Yeah.
I can't place what it is.
The first time I tried this, it was after being heavily dehydrated, walking around, and I loved it. The first time I tried it. The second time I tried it, Not so much. So we'll see how the third time is.
All
All
right.
right, let's try it.
It's not that bad.
Oh, it's not that bad. You know what it reminds me of? Banana fucking soda.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
You know, this is pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was on the second time. It's still pretty good.
I think, Colt, you're too hydrated. You have to be just
Okay.
You have to be a level of water deficiency in your body.
Yep.
It tastes like tea as well. It's
Kind of tastes like tea, yeah.
Like there's a weird. It's like it has a confluence of like an actual like natural like fruity flavor with like a sugary sweetness.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's a solid drink, Maturva.
All right.
Now my absolute favorite of the ones, Opina.
Opina.
It is a pineapple soda. It's very simple, straightforward, delicious.
I think we actually have some paper towels over there.
Yes. There are paper towels.
They're right there.
Thank you.
For just such an occasion.
It's very wet over here.
Got a wet ass Wenzel.
A hot and new track dropping this summer. Sound of the summer. Wet ass Wenzel.
Okay. Gonna pour another one for you, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, pour that.
And he's
drink.
gonna do it 7 more times because that's how much we got
There you
left.
go, just for you.
Wenzel.
Oh no! Look what you did, Johnny!
The lid didn't touch the ground. You're good.
Okay.
You do that again, I might swing.
Yes.
A pineapple soda. I can't say I've ever heard or seen that.
Me either.
I get it.
Well, there's a Fanta that's pineapple.
I haven't tried the Fanta
Ooh,
pineapple.
yeah, I know
Yeah,
about
it's
that.
actually really good.
Ooh, it smells so good. It smells like pineapple.
Yeah, smells good.
All right,
Ready?
let's try it.
Okay, yeah, 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah, that's good and very fizzy.
It's like if we had this in Alabama regularly, this would be up there with Dr. Pepper for me.
Oh yeah, that's
I fucking
good.
love this.
That's
I
great.
like this.
Yeah.
This is good.
So the rest of the cans from me, okay?
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right, everybody, cleanse your palates.
God, I fucking love that one.
Gonna take a shot of Malta India.
Do you like it? You keep drinking.
Nope, palate cleanser.
Okay.
Ew, that tastes bad. Okay.
And the fact that it comes in like a dark bottle, it just makes me think it's some sort of like malt liquor.
I think
It looks like a little tiny 40.
it does. I wish it was like a root beer. I wish so bad in my heart. What are we gonna try next?
I figure we can just start on the back end of that, and we can just go across the ring.
I'm going to assume, since they're all red, they're going to be floral tasting.
This is Colita La Venezolana.
Yeah, all of these are South American sodas. I don't know the exact regions. I know one of them says Venezuela, Colombia, stuff like that. Just random South America places.
Or what was the brand name? I can look it up.
It says Colita, and I think it says. Does it say La
I see it?
Venezuela?
Yeah, La Venezolana.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny, gonna
God.
pour you another one.
God,
Gonna be over here though.
they're so uncomfortable.
Here you go, just for little big Johnny. Just enough.
While I was down there, I had another red soda, and it was floral tasting, so that's why I'm assuming these are florally.
God, it's so fucking wet.
It's the condensation, baby.
I know.
Now, does it say on the bottle, Wenzel, like, does it give a hint of what the flavor is? I mean, I know it is in
Let's see.
Spanish.
It looks like it is from Venezuela.
Not really. It's just orange, so I assume it might be orange.
It kind of smells orange. Or, actually, no. It actually kind of smells peachy.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
I think this one's gonna be florally.
That smells kind of like a flower, kind of like a peach. Yeah.
We ready?
No, Pat's doing something. It's on his phone, millennial.
Millennials.
I'm getting some input from an outside party.
Okay, go ahead.
Because the smell maybe kind of think orange, but like
This is like a cream soda.
Like a peach cream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a peach cream soda. That's interesting.
It kind of tastes like liquid peach ring.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, that's interesting.
You know what would be good in that? Fucking Malibu.
Yeah, well, considering that all these came from Miami, I wonder what the best one to be put with Malibu would be.
Which is the official drink of the art house.
It wasn't bad. I don't really like that one though.
Yeah.
It wasn't the worst, but not my favorite for sure. All
I
right,
feel
what's-
like the only other reason I would drink this is if it had alcohol in it.
just looking at, I'm pretty sure the one that says manzana, that's apple.
Yeah, that's apple.
Yeah, it's apple flavored. But we'll try this next one that's also orange. It's Frescolita. So,
I'm thinking the
Like
red ones are
Toledo.
all the same.
Yeah.
But different brands.
well, no, these are like orange.
I see it as like a
I
red
mean,
hue.
there's a lot of like
This is red.
warm colors like on the further end of the table, like reds and like red orange and orange.
This one's also from Venezuela. I think, if I understood it right, these are under the same like company. However, if we do have,
All right, Johnny, gonna pour you another one.
Go Lord. You might just have to get up and get your drink the next time, or this bit will go on the whole show.
It is very wet over here.
I told you. There you go, Johnny, just for you.
Yeah, Wenzel leaving a snail trail over there.
oh god,
Or
Sorry, I don't know why I thought it was somebody.
or John, you take the power back and you start pouring his drinks.
Smell
I
wise?
don't want to be the oppressor in this situation. Okay,
I think
I
this-
just want it to stop.
Look, everybody knows oppression is okay when the people who were oppressed their oppressors.
Now this one does smell like orange. It smells like orange
This
jello.
this has a very sharp, sweet smell.
Yeah,
To me, it's almost a little too sweet smelling.
This is yeah.
all right, are we ready?
All right, let's try it. This tastes kind of medicine-y to me.
Yeah,
It tastes
it
like
tastes similar to the last one.
it just tastes like this is the medicine version of Colita.
If you have a head cold, you take that.
Yeah. That does taste like medicine.
I think it tastes better than the other one.
I think I'm with Cole.
I like it.
It's not bad.
I like medicine.
I like medicine. I like being healthy.
Yeah. So
You know what? Horse medicine taste test.
Yes! I've been wanting to do this for years.
Ain't nobody having a worm in this house.
wait for years. That's a problem.
Since it's my dream. Like,
It's either you
See,
do-
what you don't know is about 5 years ago, Colt fell down the Q forums.
no, I did not. I was just agreeing.
See, it's like
Here's a lot. Oh, wait, no, that has very bad implications.
see what happened is there's horse girls and horse medicine boys.
What the fuck
That's
is
a
your
bad
problem?
divide.
I say we go to the next red soda just because I think it's going to be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going for like the subtle notes.
Milka soda roja.
Red soda.
It's red soda. That's probably the most straight red
Yeah.
soda. That kind of makes me think like it's a strawberry soda. I've seen like the discount sodas.
This smells.
It's not a familiar smell. Let me hold on.
Looks like this is from
That's a weird smell. All right.
looks like it's from Nicaragua.
Interesting. We're kind of all over South America here.
Sure.
Central America.
Give me yours.
You are.
I can confirm this is very similar to the last two.
But worse.
I don't know.
It's worse to me.
Wenzel had a very sour face when he smelled it.
All right, gonna pour you another one, Johnny. Just for you, just a little bit for that little itty tummy.
What the fuck?
Man, this probably has like the most pungent smell.
It smells like here you go.
Jesus.
It reminds me of.
Oh, God.
Oh fuck! What does it remind me of? It reminds me of a fucking pharmacy. That's what
Yeah.
it reminds me of. It reminds me of my
Like cherry-flavored medicine.
It reminds me
Yeah.
of my grandparents' home. Is what it reminds me of.
Or it smells like a flavor of Faygo.
Red cola.
I don't know.
Probably.
It just smells like antiquity.
It's not good.
Yeah, this is just furniture lacquer.
I'm gonna try it now.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
It kind of tastes like furniture lacquer.
Yeah, this might be my least favorite one so far. This is definitely like, yeah, all sodas artificial, blah blah blah. This had the most like almost chemically tasty.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Like I'm tasting like the red food dye number 78.
Yeah,
The
that's
back
not
of my
great.
mouth is burning.
burning.
Like there's a burning sensation back there.
Yeah,
like,
Wenzel has a chemical burn.
No, like legitimately, like the back of my mouth is burning.
You just had some garlic thing.
No.
Do you need Tums? That sounds
No,
like
no, I'm fine. It's just, I think it's this. I think it's like it's.
Oh my, you're having an allergic reaction.
I hope not. That's weird.
I say we go to apple territory because that sounds good.
That sounds good. Yeah.
All right.
It's actually kind of pinkish.
Yeah, it's like a kind of a dark red in the bottle.
Yeah, it's Postabon, Mazana, apple flavored soda.
Which is like I feel like I've seen other apple sodas. It looks kind of more like apple juice, like a clear like amber color.
Yeah, so this is like interesting territory.
But when you pour it, it's almost pink.
Yeah, it's really. I wonder if they put in a dye to make it resemble the color of apple.
Like a red delicious apple, which I guess I don't think of when I think of like South America.
Yeah, I mean they put in red. So
We having any hits on Soda Wiki over there, John?
I'm trying to find it.
give me your
It seems like it might be from Colombia.
It smells pretty damn. It brings me something in my childhood I had that tasted, smelled exactly
that smells
like
like that smells like apple. All right.
Yeah, so
A little cuppy.
Like what is in my cup is like it's like this lavender color.
I'm pouring some apple juicy for little Johnny
It smells really good.
in their little
I
cuppy.
can smell the orange. I can
Ooh,
smell
put-
the apple.
I actually poured a lot. Here you go. Hope that doesn't upset your tummy.
I feel like they might have an upset tummy after all of this. All right, let's.
I am uncomfortably anxious right now, and I don't like it.
You know, for a second I was starting to get Play-Doh smells from this, but let's try it.
You're not wrong.
No, the flavor's not bad.
The
No.
flavor, it tastes like apples, like actual apple juice.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
This is strange. Like it's such a weird color and it has a weird like a off smell,
It smells like goddamn Play-Doh.
but the taste is pretty solid.
It's pretty solid.
But
damn
it
good.
actually tastes really fucking good.
Huh.
You just got
That's straight up fucking Play-Doh. That smells like Play-Doh.
That smells like fucking Play-Doh. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it smells. Yep.
That's crazy. What's next?
Must
on
be
the
why I
line?
want to eat it all. I want to eat it right now.
Oh, I'm gonna wash my cup.
I love eating Play-Doh.
We'll do another red one. The last red one.
Yeah.
It's Colombiana La Nustra. I don't know how to say that. Sorry.
I wonder where that's from.
It's cola flavored soda.
Wait,
the
what?
fuck is
Cola
that?
flavored soda?
Cola. Yeah. See, cola. Like kind of. First I thought it was koala, but it says cola.
Oh God!
It's like cola, but with a K.
You know our koalas are freshly squeezed every day.
That sounds rather redundant.
Yeah. Right.
Now, even though it claims to be a cola flavored soda, it's like has this ruddy color to it, like a orangey red.
It may have a ruddy color, but is it the Ruddy Roast Dragon?
Oh yeah, I've been watching
It's almost orange.
so many Yu-Gi-Oh videos on YouTube lately, and a bitch might start to buying soon. After like y'all getting into it and listening to the most recent late takes, one from last week where Cody and Tanner are talking about it, it's like shit.
Well, just know, me and Tanner are pretty deep already.
Yeah, they're pretty deep. But got another one for you, Johnny.
Lordy.
Look who's
Just
40.
when I thought it wasn't going to happen.
No, I have to wait. Here you go, little Johnny, Johnny.
You gotta make sure like the bit goes straight to the mic. All right, let's try this orange color.
I don't like that smell.
is that?
I don't know. That doesn't really make me think of cola.
Does it taste like anything?
It's like, I don't know.
It kind of tastes like a flatter RC cola.
I'm getting orange notes, maybe.
Yeah, I was getting kind of like, not as flat as that orange Faygo, but not like a super fizzy soda either.
It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
bad. I kind of like it. It's just
I'm not
it's
crazy
vague.
about that one.
It's very vague.
I don't like it. Too vague. Too uncertain. Figure it out.
Yeah. Okay. What's this next one, Wenzel?
Inca Cola.
Yeah, Inca Cola.
It smacks. I fucking love it. I lied. I also tried this one.
Oh, okay. The golden cola. It's yellow.
Okay. Like I'm
Piss yellow.
pissed. If your pistol's like that, call a doctor.
Mine looks like the Wilco.
No, see, that's a better color. You also might have bladder disease.
You might have fucking blood poisoning at that point.
Because, like, I've seen, like, pineapple sodas that have just a similar color to this. Mm-hmm. So it makes me wonder what the flavor might be.
Hand me the cuppy. Little cuppy. Little cuppy. Little
I
cuppy.
think this one's pineapple-y, maybe? I don't remember. But I do remember it being good.
I think I'll... Oh, wait. That has a really
Take a sippy of your cuppy, Johnny.
unflattering smelling note for me right at the very end. I don't know. I really sucked my sniffer down in there. I was like, I don't know if I like that smell.
Did you suck my sniffer down there? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it's like a...
Oh. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Is that a banana flavor? I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that is.
I feel like I can't tell if the flavors are getting more vague or like our tongues are just kind of overpowered by all the
I
different-
know. Like, I don't know.
Because I've been drinking water throughout too. I don't know. It makes me think banana, but I'm not crazy about that one.
Oh.
I liked it, all right.
Yeah, it's
All
fine.
right. The last soda from the 2 liter.
This one, I'm not going to have any just to be safe.
Yep, it is La Neo Coco, coconut soda. I am worried about this one.
It's a clear. It looks like Sprite.
Yeah, it's in a what I assume is a green bottle, not a green soda. Okay.
And Inca Cola is from Peru.
Okay. All right.
What was the other one?
La Neo Coco.
It's LANIO Cocoa. I'm definitely getting a soda belly right now.
Final one, Johnny. You can final little drinky.
If I ever find these beef chips ever, I need to get some more because fuck.
Yeah.
Now in the cup, like it's not as like clear or like as a Sprite. It's kind of like a yellowish tint.
Yeah,
to
it has a little tint to it. It smells like coconut.
It's very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
guess
let's
bottoms
try this
up.
out.
I feel like this would be better if it had a little more carbonation to it. Because it kind of... It tastes good, but it also kind of tastes like suntan lotion.
Oh, we like it.
Hey, full circle suntan.
Hey,
makes sense.
lotion.
All right, I'm gonna need some chippies to kind of.
Yeah, cleanse your palates, people. So yeah, we tried all the soda. I wanted to try to talk while we were trying soda, but I don't know. My mind had to be on the track of tasting soda. But sorry, I'm eating chips now too. What was everybody's favorite?
Of the sodas,
Yeah.
I think my favorite was the pineapple.
Opina.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
All right.
Mine would have to be that as well. And actually, I really liked that.
Materva.
Yeah. That was really good.
And as for the snacks, which ones would you like the best?
Beef chips, easily. I fucking love those beef chips.
For me, number 1 is the garlic vinegar, 2 beef, 3 the churros, and wasn't a huge fan of the plantains, to be honest.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, they're all right.
Not bad, but like I wouldn't seek those out.
Yeah, sure.
And I really love those churros. Those were good.
Yeah.
Churros were really good.
Churros are so fucking good. Yeah, I love them. But yeah, so that is that for this taste test.
That's the taste of summer taste test. I think if nothing else, it was a very interesting test.
Yeah, this was fun. I like this.
And definitely the first one we've done in a minute since the Taco Bell.
Oh God, it's been a bit.
What about oh wait, that was for Tanner's thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, like on AYCH.
Tanner.
All right, we're gonna take a break, cleanse the palate, get back into banter mode, and be right back with you.
After this, that mouse is a pedophile.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, we were recording the whole time.
But we have, though.
I don't know what they got of that, but fuck.
Just the tail end of calling Chucky from Chuck E. Cheese a pedophile.
Hell yeah.
Also, apparently, I don't know what kind of ammonia-free shit I need, but this is the wrong one. I sprayed and I noticed, not too much, I was able to save it before any major damage happened.
Oh, no.
Wee bit of the blue paint on the world on the belt started to come off. So I mean, just there's like tiny microscopic little like swirls. It's no big deal. Before any major damage happened, I got it off. So.
Yeah, because I was worried when you were working on it. I was like, I hope that shit doesn't fuck up his belt, because that would fucking suck.
Well, that's what, like somebody said online, but I think what's his name? Drew Gulak actually has a video online on title belt care.
Yeah, Drew would.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. You got to keep that fucking thing shiny for TV.
Yeah, especially if they give you one to tote around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Which honestly, I feel like they should have more like belt care videos. Like that'd be a good bit for like a baby face, like, or even just like a hot champion. Just like, oh, okay, gang, real champions know how to carry the belt, and I'm going to show you how to do it from a real champion.
The best person they should get for that series that doesn't exist, but should. Who was the guy in New Japan who just drags his shit around, doesn't give a fuck?
Oh, that was Tetsuya
that
Naito.
fucking belt in the ring.
Yeah, because he had the Intercontinental title. At the bit was they're going to they haven't. All the other belts had been like updated or at least like redone, because that belt has been around for years. They hadn't touched it up, so it looked very raggedy.
Yeah.
So he just like laid into it, and he was just slinging that shit, throwing it around, dragging it on the ground, like stomping on it. Literally, like pieces of it were flying off every time he did it. And so when he lost, Tanahashi, the winner, his whole bit was that he restored the belt when they actually finally decided to remake it. So like his game was like since he was the babyface, a good guy champion, it's like, here, I fixed the belt.
All right.
That's awesome.
Anyway, we're back.
Oh.
How much of that was on there?
About 3 minutes.
Okay.
Nice.
Goodbye.
Bye.
So we're gonna start with. Oh, we're back. You already said that.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody, to part 2 of the Lads wrap up the summer, our summer wrap up show, and we're just gonna get into our catch up banter, what we've been going up to, get more into detail of the stories you've heard so far. But we have a recent development happened yesterday, and we'll let John tell their story about what happened to them last night.
Breaking news at the art house.
I drank 3 bottles of ketchup.
Last night at about 5:30 in the afternoon, I decided to order a pizza from our local gas station. It sounds disgusting, but Hunt's Brothers Pizza is fucking great.
John's been on a Hunt's Brothers pizza kick
It's
for
so
a while.
fucking good.
Well, it's like I got paid yesterday. I'm like, fuck yes. I
Treat yourself to pizza.
Treat your fucking self.
It's
All
all
right.
I love
brother.
how, like, this is how I treat myself. New shoes, new game, new clothes. Hunt Brothers. Gas station pizza.
Hey, don't
Gas
talk
station
shit.
pizza.
We have an episode, one of the first episodes that I don't know, it's like 30, 40 something, where we praised the hell out of Hunt's
No,
Brothers.
there's a very early episode. If you go back and so, like, we were talking, or they're talking. I don't think I was on at that
Nah.
point. They're just like gushing over Hunt's Brothers
And
pizza.
to get like a full pizza is like $12.
Not bad at all. And the full pizzas are huge. And if you're like me and my family, we love to get their Supreme. We load that thing on. It weighs like 20 pounds, and it fills you the fuck up.
I don't know what. It's very simple, but something my dad is like. I don't know what they do because it's not just like pouring Parmesan on it, but what they do is they basically like they douse it up with more Parmesan on it, and like my dad asked for them to do that, and it doesn't cost anything extra, and like I don't know, it's just so fucking good. I don't know like what it is they like because I've tried it. I've gotten a regular one, right, and I just put Parmesan on it like normal, but for somehow they do something. I don't know, maybe it's just with Parmesan. They do something, and it's awesome.
Is it good for us? Most likely not. And I probably take 45 minutes off my life every slice, but it's very good.
Hey, we're here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why you're going to hear us do like healthy food taste tests or like vegan food taste. Fuck that shit. We want the chemicals, we want the meat, we want the goop.
That's a good fucking quote. We don't want to be here a long time. We want to have a good time.
I mean, the earth is already scary and frustrating enough. Just like we'll just fucking cut off the time, like we're just like shaving it off.
Our healthiest food we had on the show was a fucking bean taco from Taco Bell.
I don't know. These were pretty healthy.
I guess,
And
but
that's why they're on the bottom. But Johnson, continue.
Anyway, so I order Hunt's Brothers Pizza, and it's through the waiter delivery service. All right, so the thing with waiter, unlike a lot of other delivery services like Uber Eats or something like that, Uber Eats will like give you a vague, a pretty accurate estimation where your driver's at, like and like where your food is along the making process. Like, are they still cooking it? Do they just need to be picked up or so on? Literally, you only know when it's being made and then when your driver's on their way. And you don't have any idea of, like, where they're at.
Yeah.
Which, like, the more I talk about this sounds, like, really fucking dystopian, and it probably is. But I wanted to treat my fucking self, so I was like, hell yeah, gas station pizza. So, and it takes about, like, an hour or so to get there. And Pat was about to leave. And if I understood you correctly, the driver gave you the pizza and stuff, right?
Yeah, because I was leaving to go visit my sister for her birthday, so I had already left, and like I saw somebody pull up. I was like, "Who is that?" And this guy comes out with like a box of pizza and a 2-liter on it. So, oh, this must be for Jonathan or somebody ordered their food. So the driver hands me their food, I guess thinking I was the one that ordered it, and I take it up back into the house and I leave. And then like a few minutes down the road, I get a Snapchat notification with just like breaking news. There was a development in the 5 minutes it took for me to get down the road.
Tanner was even reacting in our chat as well.
Because there were slices missing of my pizza.
But it wasn't normal slice. It was
It was like a good chunk, like a good like
1/4
probably
that
like
thing.
fifth of my pizza was gone. And normally, like when you order pizzas at like delivery service, even when I ordered gas station pizza before, they put like some sort of sticker on the top because you see if it's been tampered with.
Yeah.
But there wasn't a sticker on there.
But the thing is, too, is like how would you not notice this?
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
So-
what was this person's thinking? It's like, oh, I'm going to take me like 2 slices out of this. They'll never know.
like I said this earlier. It's like I wonder if they were like they saw that there was no sticker on it, so they're like, oh, so if I just open it up, they'll never know. No sticker, no harm, no foul, no tampering. It's like, bitch, you just took pizza out. What do you mean?
Yeah, because apparently, unless they didn't sneak 2 pizzas, it's like there's a Pac-Man promotional gimmick they're doing with Huss Brothers now.
Which would be really. I just thought about it. It'd be really funny if you could like do like a social media hit to see if like you could find any sort of like something of somebody, a driver, being like, "Man, I'm so hungry, I'm about to take this person's 2 slices of pizza," like, and then you could just be like, "It's that motherfucker."
Like literally, you just like hit the waiter like hashtag on Twitter, and you just look for somebody who's silly enough to be like, I just stole some pizza. What up, waiter life?
Yeah, like if you could, but man,
But that also sounds like very fucking dystopian too.
you say that, but it's like, but
Johnson, you said dystopian so many
You said
times, it's lost all meaning.
yeah.
God damn it.
But like, it's just so funny to think that the most dystopian thing is buying pizza from a gas station, have it delivered to you.
So, like, but the thing is I'm not about to eat this pizza. It's been contaminated.
Yeah.
I don't know what that person
Yeah.
has been doing before that. So I'm just like,
You're a lot stronger than me. I'll say that.
well, I was honestly
Colby,
like
like,
just
fuck it.
fucking mad. So I like shut it. I eventually throw it in the trash after we had it on this like pillar of ridicule where we're like, what the fuck? So I get on the waiter helpline and customer service. I was like, all right. So someone took like pieces of my pizza, right? And I kind of want my money back. That would be pretty rad. And at first I thought that's what they were implying. But later the lady was like, only gave me $5 credit. And if I understood her correctly, saying it was because it wasn't like whole items missing. It was only part of the thing. They only give me
Oh,
That's
no.
fucking bullshit.
That's not how that fucking works.
I mean, like, for the 2 liter, I guess you don't have to refund the 2 liter. Fine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the pizza.
It's like, oh, we're only refunding you for the part of the pizza that's
wait,
missing.
Okay, wait, hold on. That'd be so fucking funny if this person or this company thinks that, okay, you're gonna go back to this fucking gas station and you're like, all right, can I have not the whole pizza, just 2 slices for this amount of money? It's like, that is not how that works, and also tax. Like, you can't. What?
Like, so they're literally trying to like break down like how much a single slice is worth, and then kind of like, we'll give you this much back. It's like, are they like in any other situation would another person actually eat the pizza that was tampered? Quote like
it kind of wasn't even a debate to me. I was like, no.
It sounds like a debate.
No.
they're making it a debate.
But they're like,
They're trying to make it a debate. So, like, and like, the lady ended the conversation after that. So I was like, well, fuck. I guess I'm just going to have to deal with this.
Waiter, you suck.
And I was going to come on here today to tell the good people, the good listeners, to fuck waiter and don't get waiter. But
We just got a waiter sponsorship, fellas.
Oh.
fuck, no, damn it.
no, we're not sponsored. We're not sponsored at all. But I'm just in my room playing guitar. I had just gotten up. This was around like noon. I get a call from Justin. I'm like, oh, okay. And Justin was like, hey, so standing in front of me is our local executive representative for waiter. And I told him your story.
Your story.
Tell my story. Tell the
Tell
people.
my story.
Tell my story.
Never forget.
What was that? August 27th. Never forget.
Never forget. This is new 9/11.
everywhere. I'm so sorry. I just spit.
Don't smoke, kids. So yeah, I ended up talking to the guy. He was super nice, super accommodating. Was just like, yeah, like I know, like right before I got this job, the reputation of waiter in this area was not the greatest, but he's like, I'm looking for things like this so I can help improve. And he was like really sweet, really nice. And he's like, I don't know if we can get you credit back for everything, but I'm going to try my best. So I'm like, sweet. So, maybe give waiter a try.
Fuck waiters slightly.
I will say this. How hard is it?
However, that fucking driver could get fucked. I'm sorry.
I was thinking when we were going on, did I look into the eyes of a pizza criminal yesterday?
You did.
Oh my god,
You
it's
did.
it's literally like walking in public and it's like you don't know who's a murderer.
I picture the driver handing the pizza to Pat, like that one fish in SpongeBob. When SpongeBob goes up to him, he's eating marshmallow. He's like,
Yeah.
and he hands off the pizza.
Also, I imagine the driver was like this with like pizza sauce covered around their fucking face.
He takes pizza covered in the mouth. Nobody can see you.
I know, but it's like I gotta do this visual bit.
Like Wenzel does, like the fuck boy, like e-boy, like biting
Okay,
the
for
lip.
a second though, you paused and you were like, this. Like also relying on a visual bit.
God, great idea for a new AYC8 spinoff. We do true food crime.
Well, we commit food
You know what
crimes.
the thing is though, that could be a legitimate thing.
TM.
Because there probably is food crime going on.
Oh, probably. There's definitely,
There's definitely
food crime.
of course.
So yeah.
Damn, what a
It
fucking...
was a whirlwind of emotions the past couple days.
Yeah,
I'll
I
tell
bet.
you what.
John's had a very intense 18 hours.
No, it was so funny because when I look at that message, this was... When was this?
It was last night.
Yeah.
Last night. When I look at this message, I'm like, damn, that's wild. As I'm watching the most wild thing I've seen this year, which is a movie. Like,
Oh yeah, because you were watching the new Evangelion.
a new Evangelion. Like,
Just like, bruh.
that's wild too. So many crazy things are happening.
Just like this, like psychotropic anime movie is fucking with my head, but also 2 pizza slices are missing. It's just,
what an absurd thing. Like, I'm glad that executive person is like, I guess, trying their best.
Or I forgot what title he gave.
But like,
he sounded like someone who was like in charge of customer
but
service.
also,
It was the driver.
but
I'm just imagining it's a guy in like a green tuxedo. He's just going door to door. Hello, I'm your local waiter representative.
You
You,
know,
have any qualms?
it'd be really fucking good though if Justin did talk to this person and it was the driver, but Justin didn't know. So it's just like a whole like fucking, it's like a movie. Like it's just a whole fucking.
Oh god, it's just Hitchcockian levels of suspense.
It really.
Undercover boss, but like it's the local representative for waiter, or like the local representative of waiter is still doing delivery jobs. So they're like a regular employee, regular driver, but they also have an entire executive facet of their job.
Oh, it's like fucking American Psycho.
Whenever your fucking Guilty Gear Strive comes in, you better look at the delivery driver just in case he takes a bite out of the disc. You need to make sure you have eye contact. It could be the other driver with a fake mustache. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
You open the box and it's just like a it's just shaped like Pac-Man. They just cut out a piece of the disc.
I would be livid.
I would be scared because
That's demonic shit.
Who in their right mind takes a chunk out, bites into a disc?
It has no value after that. There's nothing there. You were taking trash.
I don't know. I feel like I could whoop their ass.
I don't know. Delivery drivers are scary.
Especially if they're taking chunks out of disc.
They lift boxes for their thing day to day.
They pick things up and put them down.
What and what if also one of them like has a fake mustache but beneath the fake mustache is like a fucking, I don't know, frogman, like from the cryptid.
Oh yeah.
Like, can you just fucking imagine like a lizard man or just a monster?
It's the Tuscaloosa terrapin. It's this giant humanoid turtle that tries to pretend to be human by taking on delivery jobs, and he does that to get in people's houses and like wreck up the place.
Yeah. Little rascal.
Hey, new cryptid just dropped.
Hey.
It's the Tuscaloosa Terrapin.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm for it. I'm for it. Hell yeah.
I just don't want things to be stolen from me.
Yeah. I don't want stuff to be also eaten. Either.
Yeah.
What is this coming
Unless
next
it's my
month
ass.
to Fortnite? What?
What? I love how we just walked past what Colt said. It's like, hey, a quick poll. If you had to get your ass eaten by a cryptid, who would you want to have it eaten by?
Mothman.
Mothman probably tickles.
Yeah,
and
I
it
was
leaves
about
a
to
weird
say-
residue on your ass.
I was about
too.
to say, like, there'd be dust and stuff, but I wonder how that would feel. That would be, like, really ticklish.
I imagine it'd be like having your ass eaten by a man with a really full beard.
Yeah. I mean, if they ate like a greasy food beforehand.
But I'm also imagining. Like,
I imagine Mothman's greasy.
As they're just like eating their booty like groceries, you just hear like muffled Mothra noises.
I don't know. No way Mothman's greasy. I think Mothman is probably well kept.
I feel like Mothman is the cleanest of the cryptids.
He's well groomed.
Yes.
Now, if you
yeah.
want greasy,
That would be like Sasquatch or Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah,
for sure. There's no fucking way.
And you know his ass is going to be covered in doo-doo. Like,
Yeah.
Ooh, fresh dingleberries, baby.
All the
Right for
fucking
the plucking.
time.
fresh from the vine. Also, we talked about at the house. We talked about how we just been inundated with Dr. Squatch like shampoo and soap ads on Facebook.
Oh,
And
fuck.
TikTok. I don't want to buy your soap. I don't trust it. It looks
it's
like generic
it
soap.
is- I don't need your hyper masculine bullshit. Get out of my face. But they're like, you want to smell like a man? Try this extreme Darth Vader soap.
It's also-
that will eviscerate your pores.
Dude wipes is another thing I keep seeing. It's just fucking wipes. It's like you've got to be a man and wipe your ass with dude wipes. Because if you wipe it with any other wipe, you're a bitch.
Well, it's like a lot of things that are unnecessarily gendered, like fucking pins. Like
Yeah,
Bic
true.
for her, or what was that? There was another one that was really fucked up, or like fucking razors.
Yeah.
Why are fucking razors?
That doesn't make any
gendered?
sense.
I don't get it.
Well, that's why they have Manscaped, so dudes don't feel weird about shaving their asshole.
That's true. Manscaped is just normal razor shit, but man, it's for men.
But it might be tailor made for your more sensitive areas.
You can get stuff like that. It's not labeled Manscaped.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I always get like thrown off guard because I see the Manscaped stuff a lot, but recently I've started seeing the not the female version of it, but like basically like on regular television, it's like, you know, one of your razor brands, but it's specifically for sensitive areas, and the woman is straight up like, she's in the shower, but of course she still has her panties and stuff on, but like she's like, you know, basically just shaving straight down there.
No, there comes on during wrestling. It's like, hey, ladies, you know, it's okay to shave your puss again, and then she's like, just like pops them legs open. It's like, meow. Just,
Yeah, no, like I'm like, damn, like they're really about to show the whole thing. Like, like, you know, like if you want to shave it, good for you, and if not, that's fine too.
Why are you pointing at me?
I did not mean to. I don't know.
Colt, shave your pussy.
Is that much of a problem?
Cole, we need to talk about how your untamed snatch. It is just.
All right, this is a long time coming.
Oh fuck! There it is.
But the
There's nothing.
the hair, Colt. It's just
It was just a joke.
I know.
it's getting out of control. All right, this is your intervention.
Where are we-
Everybody pull
Colt,
out.
do you have a problem?
Everybody pull out your letters. We all wrote letters.
I'll go
know
first.
somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh, have you never seen that video?
No.
All my interventions fans out there, say what up.
God,
That show was so bad and very offensive now that I think about it.
probably,
But I couldn't stop watching. I was 10. Leave me alone.
Intervention
it
was
was-
a show on A&E where they took people and gave them intervention because like, the first half of the show is them like showing them in like the depths of their addiction.
It's like, yeah, look at this freak that's addicted to heroin. Yeah. Look at this freak. Okay, now we're gonna do an
You just
intervention.
made my ear pop. I laughed so hard it made my ear pop.
That wasn't me insulting them. That's what the show treated them like.
Yeah, I know.
It's a very unflattering depiction of someone with a addictive disorder, and the bit we were referencing, there's this elderly black man who's been addicted to.
I think he was an alcoholic, maybe.
He
something
had
like
a
that.
substance abuse addiction for decades, and his family is all there and are reading their letters, and he's just stone faced the whole time. And then after one person finishes their letter, he just breaks and has like this mauling like scream as he's crying. It's like it's sad, but also funny how
Fuck. Wait, is it like
jarring it is.
Is it like?
Yeah.
Is it like that?
We're laughing, but it was a very emotional moment for that family, I bet.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's been memed.
Oh, it's memed to hell.
They
Ever
did
since
it-
it's
Well,
up.
like in 2010, you couldn't fucking escape it. It
Yeah,
was
now,
everywhere.
wow. Okay, now I remember.
They literally parodied it on SNL like the next week.
I'm pretty sure they parodied it on fucking the Cleveland show, too.
They did.
Yeah, because there was a bit in there where Peter was like, we're still friends or whatever, and Cleveland's like, like, it's so good. Fuck.
Where do we go?
Oh yeah, by the way, I would have had my ass eaten by the chupacabra.
That sounds painful. I feel like it's nothing but blades.
It's either that or like a dog.
I don't want my ass eaten by a dog.
Hey, it's like an intelligent dog, I think.
Oh, now that you said that my dog has a brain, I'm okay with it eating my asshole.
You know, I gotta go piss.
yeah. You better go.
Just
Just go.
That or the Flatwoods Monster.
Okay, that sounds fun. That sounds fun.
What about the Jersey Devil?
Oh no, that would hurt.
That's scary.
No, its tongue would go inside all the way out of your mouth.
See, I'm not into that.
Because it's the devil, you know?
Yeah, you're gonna get flossed by the Jersey Devil.
Roll Tide, I guess.
Man, we've talked about so much bullshit this episode, like just nothing but bullshit.
I mean, this is what happens. We're away from each other for 2 weeks, so you get back to the classic banter bullshit.
God.
Somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you.
All right. It won't close. There we go. I clicked on the wrong one, but you get it.
Yeah. God. Why?
They fucking rainbow roaded him. That's fucking rainbow. They rainbow roaded the old man.
Oh God.
You like that? You like that, James Corden humping at you?
It's so uncomfortable. Why, James Corden?
Fuck. I mean, it's just like...
It's so unappealing. It's so bad.
God,
Yo, I might cry. I feel attacked.
I know everybody in the UK is just looking at America completely mystified as to how James Corden has had just runaway success, because like he and another woman, they were like part of like this comedy duo, or like on like a comedy show of fair renown in the UK, but then they broke up, and it was unanimously considered that the woman was the more talented, more funny of the duo. And then James Corden's like, you know what, I'm gonna hop across the pond because these damn Yanks are gonna eat me up. And then ever since then, he just has exploded and just is inexplicably popular right now.
What show was he on? What late show was he on?
He has his own late show.
Yeah, because he took over for Craig Ferguson on the Late Late Show on CBS.
America, we just like to take people who shouldn't be stars and make them into stars.
I guess.
I just thought about it. Nobody has to join me, but right at the end, I think I'm going to kill myself. I mean, mix all the sodas.
A suicide.
That reminds me, because I was actually thinking we should do the soda suicide for these, but we got so busy and just bullshit. I forgot.
All right, yeah.
Well,
okay.
I remembered it. So before we leave, we're gonna make a concoction that will probably kill me.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Or unless Johnson wants to bring back their soda suicide bit from the Fago episode.
No.
we'll do it. But I guess we'll go into my bit.
Okay, Wenzel, tell us about your trip to Las Vegas.
So as I've already said beforehand, went to Vegas, and so the flight there was fine, except for the passengers. They fucking sucked. But also another thing too about flying I have is that whenever we're flying, when you get up so high, your ears pop, and it's fine. But then because I have like I guess because there's some stuff in my inner ear, it also causes my inner ear to like, it feels like somebody is just grinding in there, and it hurts so much. Like the only way I can like get it to stop is if I put pressure on it, or if like I move my jaw around. But other than that, it hurts, and it hurts so bad it gives me a fucking headache. And then not only that, I get motion sick on airplanes. So, but because I've taken a few flights now, the motion sickness isn't too bad, but the pain is still there. So, but since my mom was there with us, she had Tylenol, so it made it so much more bearable. And but we were flying Frontier. Now, a fun thing about Frontier is don't fly Frontier.
Let's hear some shade on the major flying chains.
Because my dad didn't realize this, and I didn't know about it until I looked it up. But Frontier, they have really cheap airfare. The reason why is because they make their money back from charging you for seats, for luggage, and for food. Because for your luggage, you have to pay separate stuff for that, and it's like going to and from are its own prices. And if you don't like, in certain places too, they're kind of like sticklers about the sizes and stuff. So I'll say this for anybody, the Atlanta one doesn't care, so it's okay. Because what my parents had done is, with Frontier, everybody gets a free personal item, which can be a purse, a small backpack, or what have you. It has to fit within a certain parameter, though. And my backpack that I currently have with me doesn't fit in that parameter. But they didn't check, so it doesn't matter. And the reason why this is such a big deal is because certain airports that have Frontier, they do check, and they will get on your ass for it. But the one in Atlanta and the one in Las Vegas don't, so you're fine. My parents paid for their luggage, and they were like, just bring a personal item, just bring your backpack. You can bring your other essential stuff with you, like books or what have you, or laptop, and you can put your clothes and stuff with our stuff, and they have to weigh it too. And if it weighs over like 50 pounds, that's also another fee as well. And then also too, they don't give you complimentary food or drinks, so you have to pay for that, and it's fucking expensive.
I don't know why they don't just throw it all into one thing. I feel like it's easier, and you don't have to track as much.
Deal.
Because what they do is that, as I was reading, because their airfare is so cheap, they nickel and dime you to make that money back. So
that sounds like a not good business model.
Just put it all under one price.
Well,
Like,
it's
that
so much
doesn't
easier.
sound sustainable.
Well, the thing is that it works because of the fact that they know that's going to annoy the shit out of you, and annoyed passengers are going to just like be like, all right, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
And it works because they've been around for a little bit now, and they have several planes.
Because people will always pay for convenience, even if they're fucking pissed off about it.
Exactly. And also, too, it's like when we got in there, it was so fucking cramped. It was disgusting. But what was cool about the planes is that they each have an animal on them, and they're all named an animal. So, like, when we went there, ours was Piper the white pelican.
Okay.
And then the one coming back to Atlanta was Joey the possum.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. There was one that was like two horses. They were called Meadow and Willow, the horses.
Any names like Megatron or
No.
football?
No.
That's bad naming.
It's they had a lot. They were really fun. But no, when we got there to Las Vegas, we were supposed to arrive around 9 something. We got there at 10, so we were actually kind of late. And when we touched down, they were like, we can't go to there's no open concourse, open gate, so we're just gonna have to wait. So they drive us out to like the outer part of the airport, and we're just sitting there. We're waiting. We waited about like 30 minutes, maybe a little longer than that. And then we're like, okay, there's an open gate, so we're going to start moving. So we start moving. Everybody just starts unbuckling. One of the fucking flight attendants, the steward person, they were like, everybody sit down. Like, it's like a total fucking like sub-teacher moment.
It's a heist.
And so we finally get to a gate, and then everybody gets up and like crowds the fucking the lane or whatever, the walkway. And my mom gets up and she's like, I'm gonna get up because we want to get out of here. We've been on a flight for 6 hours because we flew from Atlanta to Salt Lake City. We didn't have to get off. We stayed in the plane, and then we flew down to Las Vegas.
So in total time flying, how long was that?
6 hours.
Okay.
So it's like just 6 hours of flying in that plane. And so my mom was like, I'm just going to go ahead and get out because everybody else is doing that and we want to get off. So she does that, but she also leaves room for the people in the seat in front of us. And so finally when we start getting out, the guy in front of us is telling my mom to like, hey, move the fuck back. He's like, move back. And she's like, there's plenty of room in front of her. And he's like, we've been on this flight for 6 hours. And my mom's like, we've been on this flight for 6 hours too. Like, you're not the only one. And then
they actually rode on the previous flight. They were in there for 2 flights for some reason.
No, there were several people on there who were on the flight from Atlanta to Salt Lake to Vegas. We weren't the only ones. But like, my mom was just like, everybody else is doing it. Like, we want to get off, and we've been here for 6 hours too. And then this blue-haired bitch up front. Like, let me describe her to it. She is like the equivalent of greasy, but
Basically, what you're describing is trailer park goth.
Kind of. Yeah, trailer park goth. Thank you. That's exactly what it was.
Jesus.
And she was trying to like take control and be like, we move by rows, people. Looking back at us, and it's like, are you talking to us?
It's like, who the fuck you talking to?
Who the fuck are you talking to? And that just set my dad off.
I'd never gotten into these situations, but like my brain right here, I would probably just say sniff my nuts. I don't know, like I wouldn't be able to articulate anything other than just go fuck yourself. I'm not going to be aggressive and fighty. I'm just going to be like sucking my nuts.
Like,
just
I
sniff
mean,
them.
like, and
I just be like, fuck you.
Like, I also kind of imagine your dad kind of goes into combat mode, but instead of shooting people, he just yanks their teeth out.
Yeah, he just takes them out one by one.
Because he gave up because my dad also has back and leg problems, and standing for so long, he's like my leg's about to give out, so I got to sit back down. So he sat back down. He's like, whatever. And then this one girl behind us was just like huffing and puffing. She's like, I can't breathe. I can't fucking breathe. I can't breathe. And it's like, all right, well,
I can hear you breathing. You're okay.
Like, literally, you are breathing behind me and you are talking. You can breathe. And it's like, okay, maybe she's claustrophobic. I get that. But all that sympathy goes out the window when we get out into the fucking airport. She goes to one of the frontier, like, people, like, representatives. And she's like, everybody in that plane's the R word.
Jesus.
R slur. And it's like,
what?
And I'm like, this little bitch. She's shorter than me, tiny. And I'm like, this.
What's the representative gonna do? Like, oh, I'm so sorry. We're not allowed to have people that are like that on the plane. I'll go arrest them.
The representative was like, she's like, sorry, excuse me. She was like, the pilots, the crew, they're all the R word. I'm like, the pilots can't do anything unless told by the control tower. B, the crews, they were pretty nice. They were doing their job. So I don't know, because this is.
But
even if they weren't, they don't. You don't need to call them that.
I know, and the thing is too, it's so funny because I just remembered that she was one of the bitches in the way back, and she kept talking to one of the stewards back there, and
the thing is that there's an emergency exit back there or whatever. And she was like, let's just go out through there. Let's go out there and there. And the steward's like trying to be nice and be like, sorry, we can't do that. And I'm like, so you're telling me that they're the R word because they wouldn't let you get out of an unauthorized exit?
That's used for emergencies only?
Yeah, like there's like when that happens, like that you have to kind of reset the plane because like that little chute comes out.
Like, I mean, I'm like, yeah, you get them, girl. Yeah, they totally, yeah.
This is where you pull your girl boss moment.
Like that, I was like, what the fuck? Of course we were on a flight of shitheads. My parents...
You're in Vegas. What did you expect?
Yeah, and my parents didn't help either. They were all getting mad and stuff, and I'm like, okay.
Well, to me, it sounds like Kenneth Copeland might be right when he said that airline planes are just like tubes of demons.
Yep, tubes of demons.
Yeah.
I feel like some of the worst parts of humanity come out when you're just confined in like a metal tube going hundreds of miles per hour in the air.
Oh, for sure. Especially when you have also 2, not 1, 2 screaming babies the entire 6-hour fucking flight.
You should have screamed back. That's all I'm saying.
I'm like, are you serious? Like, I'm sorry. Like, don't get me wrong. I get it, Like, nothing, like, any mothers out there who have flown, like, I'm sorry. I get it. But also, like, fuck.
You should have just started playing, like, openly on your phone, no earphones plugged in, our podcast. You're saying, you know what? We're going to listen to that. You're going to listen to this.
Yeah, because AYC's podcast is equitable to baby screaming.
Because I thought it would be... I don't know why at first... I thought it'd be so funny if there's just a separate plane where we just put a bunch of fucking babies in it and they get to fly by themselves in the air. But I thought, that's actually a really bad idea.
We don't want the stewardess to kill themselves.
Well, also, I thought it'd be funny too if the stewards were babies as well.
Okay, that'd be pretty fun. And the pilots.
It's like everybody's a baby. It's Boss Baby, the plane.
Oh, it's so cute. The
Baby,
plane
the
immediately
plane.
crashes on the runway.
Yeah. But no, it would be funny because it's like the steward going around to different seats and like, do you need anything? And the baby's like, ah! Because like it doesn't know where its mom or dad is. It's a mile in the air. Ears are probably popping to hell.
I mean, like, obviously, like, as aggravating it is for a very young child to be screaming for hours on end, I mean, I have to put myself in the other end. Like, of course, this is a child. Everything's new. It's getting all these feelings. It doesn't know what's happening. So obviously, a baby's going to scream.
Yeah,
but that doesn't stop me from getting pissed off that this baby is screaming.
I know
for
because,
hours.
like, we can tolerate it. Because we were talking to it. It's like the baby. It's probably what's going. Like I said, its ears are probably popping. It's probably having the same kind of pain that I'm going through. It has no idea what the fuck's going on.
Don't ask me to be rational right now. I'm angry.
So everybody was probably pissed off, but there's no reason to use the R slur. There's no reason to cuss out my mom, and there's no reason to be a blue-haired bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blue-haired bitches, fuck them.
Like, no. My cousin and his fiance, their hair is blue. I love them.
Yeah, I don't hate blue hair people.
I don't hate blue-
My best friends are blue hair.
Yeah, I was
people.
going to say, dyed hair is pretty cool. It's just...
Watch what you're saying, John. Just fuck that blue-haired bitch.
That one in particular.
But not only that, it gets even crazier because we get a taxi to go to the hotel, and I was afraid for my fucking life because this guy was super nice, really good guy, drove like a fucking maniac. Like, I kid you not. Like, we were in a zone that was like 40. Dude was going like 70.
Native. He lives there.
And then we were in like the interstate, which was like 65, 90.
See, he's trying to help you out. You get there quicker, you have a lower fare.
Okay, but
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's the thing is there's a set fare.
Oh, no.
Because the taxis, the way it works is that like if you're going to certain like hotels, it shows you like this is exactly how much it will be. So it's kind of nice because it's already set. But then like also I want to get there alive, so I don't mind us going slow. And like he was like there was like 5 lanes of traffic. Dude just cut through all of it. No turn signal. While he was talking on the phone.
How much was it for like a taxi ride there?
Taxi fare was like $23.70.
How long was the ride?
Now, granted, he's playing like Need for Speed
Yeah,
for
yeah,
real.
yeah.
Well, the thing is that the traffic wasn't actually that bad, and I mean, he was going so fast. It took like probably 5 minutes, maybe.
Fuck.
We got there quick.
He's just trying to get ready for the next fair. He's making money that day.
Yeah, I mean, we tipped him too, because like, hey,
Got there
we got
quick.
there too.
Y'all have like the ringer for like taxi drivers in Vegas.
Man, and it was just, and I don't even want to talk about it because it was my dad's fault. But like, we get in there and we're like,
As he talks about it.
yeah, and we're registering for our room, and my dad gets an argument with probably one of the nicest hotel clerks I've ever met, and I'm like, why you got to do this right now? The guy was saying something at some point, and I was like, I had my head down on the counter, and I just look up, I'm like, it's not your fault, dude. It's not your fault. That's literally what I said to the hotel guy. He was so nice. He gave us maps. He told us where things were, and my dad was just being
It's like, fuck you, man.
he was getting so mad, and it was like, Dad, like, because one of the things that got, okay, I will talk about it. One of the things,
Well, I mean, you are already going.
one of the things he got mad about was that, like, because the thing is, when you're purchasing hotels through third parties, there's certain things that you don't know or they don't tell you. But with a lot of hotels, they usually ask you to put down like $100 deposit or whatever, right? You get it back. I've had to do it. And my dad's like, never had to do this ever before in the history of my life.
I thought that was common knowledge.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is that he was like, a lot of hotels do that, and every hotel here does that. And he's like, nope. He's like, no hotel I've ever been to has ever done that.
You made this rule just to fuck with me.
I mean, I'm like, Dad, they did not just come up with this on the spot.
They do it just in case if you fuck up something in the room.
And I'm like, that has been a thing for a while. Literally, whenever we leave, because I just didn't want to embarrass him while we were there, I'm like, Dad, when we were in Tampa, when we were in St. Petersburg, I had to pay a $100 deposit for our fucking hotel room. He's like, oh, well, my bad. Like, my bad? You just caused a fucking scene in the fucking lobby. Like, don't try to rub this off as like nothing.
But Wenzel happened to parent the parent.
I mean, really, no, anytime, oh my God, it really is. Like, anytime I'm going anywhere with them, it's like I have to be the parent. I have to be the adult, and it's so fucking tiring. It's because he was the one that's supposed to plan this out, but he didn't know anything.
I had a it's not like that, a similar moment with my mom. We saw someone in public that we recognized, and she was talking really loudly about them. And I'm like, shut up, not now. Shut up.
Oh, my mom does that too.
I'm like,
I'm just like, can y'all just shut the
like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just like, I don't want them to hear you saying these things behind their back.
Like she's like having like high volume gossip, and that person's like literally across the aisle.
You see that fat woman over there, y'all, Brenda Lee?
No, it's so funny.
Brenda Lee. Yeah, she slept with my husband. And it's like, can you be a little more quiet, please?
No, and like the thing is too, my parents were like, hey, don't speak so loudly with people like that and about people in public. And they were also like, told me like, hey, don't point. Guess what they fucking do? They do all of that. And it's like, we'll literally be doing something. I'll be like, hey, look, there's a guy over there with such and such, or a person or whatever. And my dad will be like, who, them? Like, you mean that weird fuck? And I'll be like, I'm like, Dad, you literally taught me as a child not to do that. And he's like, what?
Wenzel, you're not a child anymore. It's okay to do it.
And then also, too, he's like, but I did it fast. No, you didn't. What do you mean?
I love that justification. But Wenzel, I swear to God, I was fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. I was so fucking
But
fast.
really, that's his,
like, I just
that
did
was
it.
his justification. He was like, but I did it quickly though. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, what the fuck? That wasn't quick either. Like, shut up. Like, oh my God, everybody shut up.
I would love it if your dad kind of just like slowly walked the person and pointed, like poked as he pointed, like, this one, Wenzel, like this the weirdo you're talking about.
At that moment, as soon as he looks back at me, I'm just gone. I've disappeared.
Like, he just a meme thing. He just like fades away from existence.
Basically, or like he looks back and like the space is just empty. And I'm already walking out the door.
It's just like a dotted outline where he's still.
Exactly. Yeah, and man, but overall, that was kind of it. We did get something to eat, but everything was fucking closed because it was so late. The only thing
Places closed in Vegas?
yeah, like there was only one food place nearby that was open. It was in the hotel. It was a deli, and so here's a little tip for anybody listening: if you're staying at any hotel in Vegas. By the way, we stay at the Rio Hotel, Casino, and Resort.
I love that bird.
Yeah, I do too.
A little taste of West Hollywood in Vegas.
And what when you're getting food or we're getting anything at the hotel, just don't, because it's gonna be so expensive. We literally, we were so hungry, so we didn't want to go out. We didn't want to take a taxi, and we didn't have our rentable car, and so we just went there, and everything was so fucking expensive. Literally, just for one sandwich that was like about this big, $20.
Fucking me, really?
Yeah,
Jesus.
really. And for like a full pizza was like $30.
Ooh.
That's some shit. Because I know it might be like Vegas. It might be some like gouging. Because I remember we stayed at a fairly nice hotel in Tampa about 5 years ago. And like nice restaurant. It was like normal. Like, you get like a sandwich and a meal like $12.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Y'all just went to like some rook place and just got ripped off.
Well, no, because that's what it's like in every restaurant in any hotel. Because we went to one in a different hotel, same thing, prices up the fucking roof.
It's probably like movie theater logic in the sense, like like the stuff they build in house. You're paying for convenience, so you'd be like,
no, exactly, that's what it is.
You're swallowing that extra bill just because you don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Good thing in Miami is that food prices weren't that bad because we had a friend down there, and he's originally from South America. His family is, so he knows all these places and where to go to get the good cheap stuff. So we ate pretty good for relatively cheap until we ate really expensive on Cody's dime. So swag.
Now I will say, I don't think we ate anywhere that was bad. Everywhere we ate was good. I would say like relatively the bad place was the first place we ate, which was, like I said, we got basically what we did. I was like, I had some money, and then my parents were worrying about paying for it, and I was like, I'll just buy it. I'll buy us a pizza. And then my dad was like, okay, like, he was like, I'll buy us mozzarella sticks. Again, $20 fucking dollars
for both of them.
No, $20 for the mozzarella sticks, $30 for the pizza.
Ooh, what the fuck?
It was a little more than $20, but because
were they good at least?
They were okay.
$20.
How do you get okay mozzarella sticks?
That's kind of a hard thing to fuck up.
They did, but they were. Well, yeah, I mean they were really nice. Oh yeah, also drinks were fucking $5 for a cup, but it's refillable, so whatever. So all in all, I ended up spending $60-something for all of that.
Just for one meal.
Just for a pizza. It was a large pizza. Let me tell you, also it wasn't that fucking big. I think we got like maybe 8 mozzarella sticks.
For $20?
Yeah.
That's not good.
And they were this big. They weren't big.
That's like freezer mozzarella sticks.
Really. And then for 3 drinks. So yeah.
They give you a kiss or something?
No, the girl was really sweet though, and I did give her a little bit of a tip. So
okay. Well, I'm already being ripped off for frozen cheese sticks. Here's $5.
Now the pizza crust was good.
Okay.
That's about it.
It's got that garlic butter taste on it.
But
bring
yeah,
it to you in a DiGiorno box.
As they like kit the box behind them when they bring it to you.
I will, and it was funny too because like first night there too, we were already hearing people yell like, "Yeah!" One guy was like, $800, like they won $800 from.
They're just yelling out the amount of money they want.
Yeah, $4 billion.
And like, man, it's just Las Vegas is like long ways away from Alabama. All right, it was because like I don't know if I've ever I'm not judging or whatever or anything, but like God, I saw so many just I'm gonna assume sugar daddies. I'm just gonna assume that. And I was just so perplexed. I'm like, damn, this is crazy. This is wild. This is the Wild West, right?
Well, it is.
But you know what? Get your fucking money. Also, too, like I think I've said this in the chat, but like just the batshit stuff I've seen. And like the next day we went to like a little store market to get like some drinks and stuff just to have at the room, so that, you know, like we want Dr. Pepper or Coke, we can just drink it there without having to go get it somewhere else. Because also, vending machines on the hotel, for one fucking drink, $3.
$3. God damn.
$3.
My whole ass.
$3.
It's like that's why you have to hit the slots to recoup your basic food bill.
Like, yeah, no, and that's also another thing too about the Rio. The Rio is big. It has its own convention center. But I suggest not staying at the Rio because it's away from literally fucking everything. It has its own little shopping area. Not much there. Just a small like souvenir shops. It has, though, what's cool, Kiss Mini Golf, which is a Kiss-themed mini golf course. Really, really fun, really cool.
Yeah, you saw one picture you sent of it. It looked actually pretty damn sick in there.
It had like the black light kind of.
Yeah, the entire. There's one part that's arcade, and the other part is black light, glow in the dark. It's really fucking cool.
Okay.
It was a pretty long course too. I keep meaning to make a picture album of not only my trip to St. Petersburg, Tampa, but I need to do one of this so you guys can see all the pictures I took, because I took a good bit.
Yeah, look forward for the Google Drive link.
Maybe. But yeah, but like I said, if you're gonna stay anywhere, don't stay at the Rio, just because it's just away from everything. Places like Caesar's Palace, the Flamingo and stuff, they're all connected to actual like shopping like malls and districts and stuff.
But
So,
I bet they're expensive as shit.
I don't know. Probably. Now, the good thing about the Rio though is free parking. Same thing with the Flamingo. I think it's free parking, but I know for a fact the Rio is free parking, and that's good because it's big and it's one of the only places in Vegas that has free parking. So take advantage of that if you want. But
yeah, parking costs 3 lanes. No one's gonna stop you. It's free.
Sure, why not? No, don't do that. But yeah, I actually I wanted to keep track of all the Vegas food I ate. So yeah, first place we ate was Sports Deli. Then the next day, because my dad and my mom, they've had it before and I've never really had it, they're like, we got to try it. In-N-Out. So
Very famous in the West Coast.
Yeah, very famous. My dad loves it because he loves their fries and their burger, but also because he's like, it's like a cult. Like everybody is dressed the same and they're all really nice. It's like, I guess Chick-fil-A would be the equivalent, but also Chick-fil-A is kind of, I'll say it, a cult, because it's also very Christian.
Yeah, they're both culty.
Really high key shitty.
Yeah. But it was just so funny that he compared it to that. He's like, you gotta witness the cold atmosphere. You gotta feel it.
Let me tell you, Father, I've been living in it for the past 20-something years.
And plus with In-N-Out, I know there's like a big bunch of acclaim with In-N-Out because everybody's like, oh, this is one of the top tier like fast food places you can go to. Now, granted, a lot of the people I see online, they're on the West Coast anyway, so there might be some bias in that statement. But like, there's like whenever you hear about fast food stuff, like In-N-Out kind of comes up. So like, how does it actually compare?
Oh yeah, sorry, I don't know if anybody saw the picture, but yeah,
it looks like an older design on their sign for In-N-Out.
Oh no, all of these are basically the same. There's other In-N-Outs, but this one, what made this one special was it was in the shopping area called the Link, I think, and it also
starts with the red.
A what?
Rhett and Link, Good Mythical Morning.
Shut the fuck up. I love them. Anyway, it also too, it had a company store, a merchandise store, so you could buy shirts and stuff. I wanted to get one, but honestly, it was like kind of hell to get to that one, so we just never went back. But it was so funny though, because whenever we were trying to get to it, I don't know my fucking way around this place, and my parents are, of course, relying on me for all direction. So I'm like, I don't know. So we're walking.
Blind leading the blind here.
Yeah, we're walking, and we're like, I thought it was in the Caesars Forum. The Forum is the shopping area that's connected to Caesars Palace. That's what they call it, the Forum. And I was walking, and there was a security guard guy. I was like, hey, where are you guys going? I don't know why he's there to stop people, but he is. And we were like, hey, we want to get to In-N-Out. And he's like, oh, he's like, hey. So he starts calling these two well-dressed, business-looking gentlemen that were walking back. And he was like, hey, he's like, follow those two guys. They're going the same direction. Is it okay if they follow? He's like, sure, we can get lost together. So we do, and didn't help because they weren't going the same direction we were. We were going in the same direction, but they stopped and they're like, hey guys, we're actually waiting for somebody, so sorry,
That's such a weird moment. That's such a weird interaction.
I know, it's like, it's really weird. I'm like, hey, sorry, we don't know where this place is either. Like, we're not even going into the link, and so whatever. But we did find it. We finally found it. We had to cut through another. I think we had to cut through a hotel bar to get into this area, and this place was just. Vegas has given me such a sensory overload because it's like seeing so much of just like, I don't want to say nothing, but seeing so much green and like just outdoors, and then not like the scale that this is. It harkened me back to Okinawa because basically what we end up walking into was like kind of like the street alley shops, but like wider.
There was greenery?
No, I'm talking about the greenery here.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't think Vegas is green.
Yeah, it's unnaturally green because they just pump in water into like this fucking desert. And
now, Vegas, where it's situated, there was actually it did have a natural water source there, and also too. Fun fact: I think it's like the palm trees aren't native. The palm trees come from California or Florida, and for each one, it's like I want to say like $500,000.
Yeah, you need a lot of water to keep those good too.
No, just for the tree.
Oh yeah.
Just for them to purchase the
and
tree
then
to plant.
To maintain it, it's like I might be wrong. Somebody can correct me, but it's like in the like 50,000 maybe range to maintain it.
I would love it if there's just like some statistician that just accosted Wenzel and his family. This is how much it costs to keep this goddamn place running. It's a sin.
Well, the reason I know is because we took like a big bus tour, and the lady told us.
Yeah, none of this is fiscally responsible.
No,
we shouldn't be out here.
But yeah, so, and it was crazy. In-N-Out was absolutely batshit crazy. My dad's like, it's always been crazy, but like, I would dare say it's crazier than the fucking drive-thru of Chick-fil-A.
Was like the person you're ordering from like beating you up or something, like with a sock with a rock in it?
No, it was just a lot of people. And it was
it was just, you should clarify that it's just so busy. Not that it's crazy, like they're just out suddenly beating
like it's
you.
pandemonium in In-N-Out. It's just like naked people, and they're like screaming and flinging doo-doo, and it's just like you see one person having like their head mashed into a wall, the other person has a sandwich. Just yeah,
crazy fries. You want crazy fries? I'll give you crazy fries.
He just wants the boat underneath his hand, and just like,
you want crazy fries?
That's probably not even called crazy fries. It's like what are they
like
called?
Animal style.
Animal style.
Yeah.
I'll make them like an animal. Yeah.
Yeah.
But y'all are speaking of crazy. There was like I think it was last week. It was like a 2-day span where there were like 3 naked guys in town just accosting random gas stations.
What the fuck? That is crazy.
It's a pandemic out there.
But yeah. So okay. Anyway, so we brought the In-N-Out back to our hotel. I just got a burger, fries, and a strawberry milkshake. My mom actually got a Neapolitan, she said it was actually really good. I thought that was cool.
It's just like in the ice cream box. It's vertically flavored. You have just the tall length of strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate.
Yeah, it was just so funny though because we could not hear because it was so fucking loud in there. But the guy kept asking like, "What do you want for flavor?" And she's like, he's like, "Do you want all 3 of them?" And she was like, yeah. And he's like, "Do you want us to mix it?" And she's like, yeah.
I mean, it sounds good.
It sounds good. And she said it was good. Also, probably best milkshake I've ever had. Like the strawberry milkshake. It was really fucking good.
So there might be some clout to what they were saying.
Yeah. Burger, tangy, really good as well. Not the best burger I've ever had. Fries, though, the thing is that my dad said it would have been so much better if we had them fresh, but we didn't because we had to bring them back because there's nowhere to eat, and they were all right.
Yeah, just eat on the way.
Also, too, we rented a car, and I was the one that took up most driving. Actually, I drove the entire time while we were there because Sorry, Dad, I don't trust you. And Mom, I'm sorry, I don't trust you either. I know I'm a good driver. I'm probably one of the best in our family, so I know I can get the job done.
Oh, big Dick Wenzel over here.
I mean, I'll say it. I believe it. I know.
Now, when you first started talking, it's like I took up the most room in the car. Like he's just like all spread out, his shit's everywhere, and his mom and dad are like pressed against the window.
Like, Wenzel, can you please give us some room? Like, no, I can't.
This is driver privileges.
And then so then we came back, and then my mom was tired, so she sleeping. Like, we were like, all right, let's just go out and do some stuff, because I should mention too, we came there for the convention, but all the people that I wanted to, one group, because there's vendors there, so we went into the convention center. The vendors, barely any of them sold any Gunpla whatsoever. Nothing really of interest. And the one group that I was hoping to be there, I think they're called the Gundam guys. They weren't there at all. So
this trip was a waste.
I mean, it was just funny because my dad was like, I feel so bad. And I'm like, it's fine, not a big deal.
I was like, I'm only in Las Vegas, Dad. God, I don't have anything to do.
Yeah, and so we barely spent any time there. I don't even know what happened with the contest. They also have a contest. We didn't even touch that. My dad was just like, he's like, I don't care anymore about this.
This place is lame.
Yeah.
But during your trip, did you actually get a Biden model? You said you had a little surprise for us.
All right. We're going to get into it. So Colt actually sent me money to go get him stuff while we were there, because I said there's some cool places. And but the thing is that it actually didn't come today, or not yesterday. What we had to do is, for stuff that we couldn't fit, we had to mail it back through UPS. They were providing a service. We're like, hey, we'll mail back your stuff for you. So it was really cool. One of the boxes, my dad actually had 2 boxes. One of them with just his stuff, or with all of his stuff. No, sorry. With part of his stuff came on Friday, but the stuff with Colt's things doesn't come until either Monday or Tuesday. We have a tracking number. I haven't looked at it yet, or I haven't looked at it today. But so I did go to, and I know this is taking up a lot of time, but I did go to several different places to find cool stuff, because John did have a birthday in May. Pat had a birthday in July, and I hadn't gotten anything because I've been kind of holding off. I'm like, what to get him? So I brought back stuff from Vegas for you guys.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We got a live birthday opening.
And there's also something in here for Colt that I was able to get that actually wasn't that I didn't buy with the money you gave me, but I thought I'd get it for you anyway.
Yeah.
So
also, there's a really cute froggy on the bag at Wenzel.
Yeah, this is a store that Wenzel said that he was going to stop by.
Yeah,
I really like their logo.
Yeah, okay.
Or is it a turtle?
No, it's a Kappa.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Okay, so there's this place called the Fashion Show Mall, and they have a toy store called Kappa Toys. And I sent them pictures, Tanner and Colt. Tanner didn't send me any fucking money except for $20.
Just go waste on a fucking
the waste on the casino. Anyway, I was like, this Kappa toy place looked really cool because they kind of have a focus on Japanese merchandise and toys and stuff. And it was all right. It was kind of disappointing because when the pictures I sent them, they were kind of 5 years old, so all that stuff in there is not the same anymore.
So there's not a really new selection of stuff. I guess if you're just coming through, a lot of people would be like, oh, this is weird and strange to me.
Yeah, no, I actually did get some stuff in here from there. So first I got this.
Okay, it's a little pouch.
These are Safari. It's a company, and they make little mini animal toys.
Ooh.
Okay.
They're not all for you.
I know.
By the way. But there is. Sorry, they're really small.
Oh wow!
Oh shit, they are very small.
So okay, so here we have an octopus. That's a flamingo. That's a Nico cat.
Yeah.
Which you all get one.
From Maneki Neko, lucky cat.
Yeah, you all got one.
Because these are very tiny, rubber animals, fairly detailed sculpts too.
Fairly detailed. So I have a sloth right here. I have 2 frogs, also 2 other Nikos, one for me and one for Tanner. Cody isn't here, so he doesn't get one. And a squid. Actually, I did kind of get the sloth for Cody.
He'll get it.
He'll get it
comes
eventually,
here.
but
it's an octopus. Too.
Very detailed too. Shit.
But yeah, So if you guys want, though, you guys can also pick out one more
The
animal.
squid squeak. Well, it's
Oh,
kind of
shit.
see-through.
I have a ladybug, an octopus, like I said, a koala, a squid, a flamingo, a sea turtle, a starfish, a blue, and a red dart frog.
Let me see that koala.
There you go. I call dibs on the octopus.
Yay!
There's also
Fuck yeah, this is cute as hell.
This is so cool.
Starfish.
starfish. Yeah, starfish.
And plus, it matches your shirt.
Yee.
Yep. So yeah, I thought those were cool. They were like 95 cents each.
That's not bad at all.
It's not bad. So I bought a ton.
I'll pass them over here for Colt to see.
Oh yeah, that's fine. So if you want to look at them, you can. Oh yeah, if you want to look at the.
When he first pulled the little pouch, I was like, did he get fucking sunflower seeds or something?
You can also look at the sloth. This will be Cody's. Cody's is gonna have the sloth, of course.
Yeah, these are cute as hell.
Wow.
Yeah, no, they had a lot of.
That's cool.
They had some other animals too, but they weren't as detailed as these ones. I thought they were cool, so I was like, I'll bring some back for you guys, and I'll let you choose.
That's really cool. I
Because-
really like that. Thank you.
No problem. And then let's see. So okay. So this is also something else that's not your guys, but
Oh shit!
Yay!
so what this is I was like, after wasting Tanner's money, I was like, you know what? I'll say what it is. Okay, so where is it? So the thing is also in that mall, they have a little stand that kind of sells some random pop culture stuff, and one of the things was
Oh my god!
Among Us.
Among Us.
Keychain.
Among Us.
This one's mine. It's purple. I love it. Royalty. And then there's this yellow one for Tanner. And the reason being is that when I walked up to it, I was like, oh, these are so cool. How much are they? And she was like, it's $10 each, but you buy two, you get them for $15.
Okay.
So
yeah.
so I was like, okay, these were the last two left because I guess they're a hot item.
Among Us.
I'm sure.
Among Us
people-
is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
So I got them, and I was like, you know what? I'll give this one to Tanner. He can have the yellow one.
I've never played Among Us in my life.
But we just love the memes of Among Us.
It's
and plus,
very
like,
funny.
It's like I like the design of the imposter. The little
is,
like
cute
creepy.
little
It's
thing.
cute.
Yeah, and like it was funny because Colt noticed my keychain when I was driving. He's like, "Wow, you really downsized on your keys," and I'm like, "Yeah, we'll see." So because I added, I took off some random shit that I just don't use anymore either. That was decaying, so I was like, I'm gonna take it off and I'm gonna make So
Fuck
yeah, that's one of the things on there.
And you haven't even played Among Us.
I know I haven't even played it. I
Wow,
love
fake
it though.
fan.
But yeah, so I'm trying to think how to do this. All right, I guess we'll go with latest. So close your eyes, I guess.
John.
Jonathan, close your eyes.
Close your eyes, Johnny
fuck.
boy,
Oh,
Johnny
God
dude,
damn it.
Johnny.
Oh shit!
So since I know you're such a huge Star Wars fan, I got you this because I thought it looked really cool and I've never seen it before.
It's a pile of shit. Because he hates Star Wars.
Oh fuck, that is sick as shit.
Now, like, now that was like,
I don't really know much about Shadows of the
oh
Empire.
fuck, Shadow of the Empire. That's like just a crystallized memory in my head. Oh fuck!
Holy shit.
It's Chewbacca in like a bounty hunter disguise.
Is that like a book or something?
Well, because Shadows
Yeah.
of the Empire was
was
this
this
big multi like media like campaign they had. Basically, it was a movie without a movie. It had games, comics, toys. Like it was basically a bridge between episode 4 and 5.
No, 5 and 6.
5, excuse me, and basically kind of sold the stories like, hey, Han Solo's been carbonized and like taken away, so they go to find him. They meet all these like this wacky adventures in between. Basically, it's like this big moment in the old extended universe where like this like vaguely Asian like crime syndicate, the Black Sun, and then there's like this other bounty hunter guy who kind of flew a kind of Millennium Falcon,
Dash Rendar.
who basically was like the Star Wars version of like Cable from the X-Men.
Fuck.
It sounds pretty fucking sick. And that figure looks pretty fucking sick, too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this
it
was fucking sick as shit.
It was also you got something else too. It's this.
What is that?
It's Little Me Seeks Key.
Yeah.
Now, how I got that was
me.
okay. So let me think back to when I took a bus tour and we took a break. And one of the breaks, we went into this building to use the bathroom. And when we went into the building, there was a claw machine with eggs, plastic eggs.
Yeah.
And it was actually really cool. First time gambling, right?
Yeah, okay.
First some real gambling. So what it is you put in $1 and you play until you get something. And
Which is cool.
Which is really cool because, like, even if you mess up, it's like it gives you that play again until you get something. So I kept playing and playing and playing, and I put like $6 in by accident because I didn't realize the function. And so I actually got like kind of a lot of stuff. I got like 8 eggs, I think, because sometimes it would grab like 2 and then it would like take and drop them. So I was really lucky. And actually, a woman next to me was like, she was like, I guess you're really good at this. I'm like, no, this is all luck. But so that was one of the things I got.
Oh, hell yeah.
And one of the other things I got was, see, these 3 bracelets right here.
Okay.
Oh.
These 3.
Because Wenzel came in with like some new like little jewelry. And he has like these nice little bracelets he got.
Yeah, this solid red and these 2, they're kind of the same color bracelets. So it was funny because these came in with they were in the eggs, but they also came in with $1.
Oh.
So I ended up getting
You're getting your turns back, too.
yeah, I basically got $3 from just these 3 bracelets, but there was also I also got these. I basically got 3 eggs full of junk, but also one of them had $1 in it.
Just $1.
No, it had $1, but it came with something else. I'm trying to find it. I got a lot of just
Because there is like, while you're looking, there is a machine like that at a local movie theater. Basically, you play until you get something, but it's like full of like different kinds of rubber duckies.
Yeah, yeah.
I got this.
What is that?
What is that?
This is that thing I was telling you about, Colt, that I wanted to show you. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I want to see what that is.
It's just a random little doohickey that I got with $1, and I was like, I don't know what that is.
It's like it's a little. It kind of made me think of an eraser. It looks kind of like a monkey, but with like this vaguely imperial China garb on it.
And it has a little, but I thought it was an eraser too, but it has a jewel in it. And I'm like, why the fuck does it have a jewel if it's an eraser? Now, also, I got another actual eraser that was like a little palm tree. And then I got a really, really disgusting looking plastic frying pan with a very poorly put on sticker of an egg.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it looked really greasy. So I just threw those away.
Yeah.
It had real kitchen grease.
Whatever this little creature is pretty cute. I don't know what it is, but it's cool.
I don't know what it is, and I got it, so yep. But, okay, so we're going to move on now to Pat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
My eyes are closed, my hands are open.
So I'll go ahead and give you both of the things
Ooh.
together.
Keep those eyes closed.
I'm like, they're closed as they're gonna get. Okay.
There you go.
I'm gonna try to guess what they are without opening. I think that the first one is a pen, like an enamel pen, and the second one is some sort of action figure. Oh shit! It's an Ultraman.
Yeah.
And it's a Las Vegas pen.
Yeah.
Shit! I'm showing my ass here. I can't think what this Ultraman.
You're the Ultraman person.
I'm learning about Ultraman. There's so many of them, Colt.
So,
Get out of my ass.
So I guess I got to tell a story about that where I got that Ultraman.
You stole it off a crying kid.
You know what? I'll go ahead and give you your stuff too, Cole.
Ooh.
I actually got you 2 things as well.
Close your goddamn eyes.
That I didn't have to put.
I'm
in.
pretty far away.
I'm walking to you.
Oh damn, it's heavy.
Oh shit! You got Wyndham.
What? Oh, what the fuck?
That's an Ultraman character. That's a Wyndham.
Holy shit! This little fucker looks cool as hell.
Yeah. So I also got some Ultraman figures for myself
What?
as well.
No, Wenzel has like a smaller version of the one he gave me.
Holy shit! These are awesome.
I'm trying to
Look at them.
I'm trying to remember because I'm taking crash course on Ultraman right now.
So,
Look at this little dude.
Yeah. So
Now,
yeah.
one I think this is classic Ultraman. And I'm still looking at the name of the red one. this makes me think it's that mantle across his chest makes me think Tiga, but I don't think so.
So, okay, what I did for these was I went to this place. It's in the Fremont area called the Toy Shack, and I was really surprised by this because as soon as I go in there, they're playing Hollywood Undead.
Oh, wow.
And
you're in a good spot when
and
that
it's
happens.
so fucking loud. And I'm with my parents, and it's like one of the earlier Hollywood Undeads. So what's his face is in there screaming lyrics, and then Charlie Sheen is talking about how big his dick is and all the ladies love it or whatever. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, why you got to do this to me? But it's a nice, oh my God, it was a cool little place because they sell a lot of Star Wars figures, vintage, and I guess I'll go ahead and show you. They had a glass case with basically an Ultraman corner where it was just a bunch of Ultraman figures. Let me see if I can find it because I took a picture of it. I took a lot of pictures of that place.
Pat, you're gonna have to force some Ultraman shows on us.
Bitch, don't have to worry about that. But the red one, this is Ultraman Zerth.
Zerth.
Okay.
Now,
This is it. Sorry.
Oh
Oh
shit!
fuck, there's a lot in there.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Oh, wow.
These little smaller hollow figures. These are kind of like the really quick and dirty figures that come out when the Ultraman release, and there's like several different ones because Ultraman's been around for 55 years.
I'm curious about like how old they are.
They should have date stamps on their feet.
This is
Oh,
2002.
Yeah, 2006.
Yeah. So that's like 15 years.
This
Fuck
one's
yeah.
this one's from 1996.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's old. Yeah, and so I go in there. The first time I go in there, I'm looking at all this stuff. Oh man, they had so much cool shit. They had a out of the box Generation 1 Scorponok from Transformers,
Oh shit.
which is really cool.
I bet it was expensive.
I didn't get to see because it was like super high. But
Definitely expensive. then.
Definitely expensive. Yeah, no, there was this one figure that I was looking at. I was like, oh, this is so cool. It was like $100, and I was like, holy shit. Like, yeah, this is like some next level shit. And I was like, when I was I was like, hey, I wanted to get something out of the Ultraman case, and I was gonna grab more, but like I was just so stressed out by the environment with my parents there. I was like, so I picked this one up first. But the day before we left, I was like, I gotta go back there and I gotta get stuff for the lads. So I go back there and I'm like, man, what would John like? And so I immediately go in the Star Wars corner, and I'm like, all right, Chewbacca. This Chewbacca looks fucking awesome. So I got the Chewbacca for you. And then I was like, you know what? I'll give them the Meeseeks, and then go ahead and get the little animal things, and then I look in the Ultraman case corner. And I'm like, I should get something for Pat and for Colt. Just because I think this style of figure would be cool for Colt to have. And so
You're right. I fucking love it.
yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna get that for him, and I'm gonna get that for him. And as I get them out, the guy's like, you know what? If you want, if you get two more, I'll discount them for you.
Oh.
So he's like, I'll make one of them 30% off. You can get the other one free.
Okay.
So that's why I got these other Ultraman figures right here.
So the
Those
first
two?
one you got was the classic Ultraman, and then you got these two.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so I got those two. Both of those were like $20-something, and then these two, he was like 30% off. That one you get free.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. So I was like, holy shit, like that's awesome. Like, and it's like they had so much stuff in there. Another version of sensory overload. But yeah, that's so happy birthday, happy late birthday.
Well, thank you,
obviously.
And thank you.
This shit's
And then-
really
It
cool.
wasn't even my birthday.
I know it's your birthday.
It's not even my birthday.
And then outside of that, though, back to Kappa Toys. Kappa Toys again had neat little things in there. So I picked up something else, some other things as well for myself.
Yeah. I want to see
Yeah.
it all.
So
Oh yeah.
I was like, okay, you can't tell me not to get these. So
Wenzel had these little like plastic baby hands they used to add on the end of his fingers. It just reminds me of that tweet that Wenzel put out the other day. It's like, still don't believe in evolution. It's like a lizard with like 4 of those things on its legs.
Yeah.
I don't even remember seeing that tweet.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I got these. I showed my mom these, and she was like, "Oh, we got to go back." So we went to Kappa Toys again, and she ended up buying like hands and feet for my nephews. Oh, it was so good.
I'm glad your mom was down for the bit.
Yeah, and then also while we were there, we got these little. They had these little blind bag Godzilla toys. I got 3 of them, and I got
Like Godzilla toys?
Oh
Yep.
shit, they're high quality.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got.
You got
these.
Burning Godzilla?
Burning Godzilla. These
Space
type of
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
And then this one is
Heisei?
I can't tell.
This looks
The sculpting on these are fucking phenomenal. They're so
like
tiny.
these are good sculpts and the paint's good. Like this seems like an older Godzilla.
It does. It's hard. It was hard for me to tell. If I had the bag, I could tell you what year or what the era was supposed to be. But yeah, those were the ones I pulled. I was like, holy shit, these are really good. Now you can find these blind bags, at any sort of like you probably find them at Hot Topic. But I was like, I'm here, I'll get them.
They're in front of you. Why not get it?
Yeah. So
And like that Burning Godzilla and Space Godzilla look really good too.
Yeah, they do.
and let me think. Was there anything else I got for myself besides?
Are those your tiniest Godzillas you own?
Yeah, I
But
think-
not chibi, but like
No.
full size.
Yeah.
They're like like the bodies are proportional.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Fuck yeah. That's cute as hell. I love it.
Yeah, and it's cool too because I got a Space Godzilla to go with my full Space
Yeah.
Godzilla.
I just need a full. I just want more Space Godzilla figures. I don't care if the movie sucked.
Or
I just think he
people
looks so
say the
cool.
movie size.
I haven't seen it.
We'll be the arbiters of whether or not Space Godzilla has rights.
Exactly.
That took a minute for it to hit me. I'm like,
And then like more into stuff that I got. So
Oh, it's a golden thing.
it's
It's a little golden Ganesh.
yep.
Oh.
So what happened is I was gonna go to this other place called the Great Wall Bookstore. It's in their Chinatown, and it was another cool place that I thought I could get something there for Colt that he would like. But they didn't open at their opening time. The entire time we were there, they never opened, and it wasn't until I got back to the hotel that it said open, and then not only a few minutes later it says close. So I don't know, something maybe health related. But while we were in that little shopping area, there was this old Asian lady, smooth talker, because she got money out of me and my mom because my mom was sitting there and she was really like their jade rings or whatever, but none of them can fit her finger. So, but she got some other stuff. I think she got like a sculpture of a money tree, a bunch of Maneki Nico cats, a turtle, a jade
I mean, these
turtle.
are still cool things.
They're
Yeah.
still cool. She put them on our entertainment center area. They look really good, and it was just so funny too because like I say she was a smooth talker. She would literally just point to something and be like, "Do you like this too? This looks cool. This is a turtle." My mom would be like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Basically, I kind of imagine like she has a stance. She's not really good at speaking English, but she just kind of like points to a thing like, "Oh, you like this."
And then I was looking at these bracelets.
Is that a little Buddha head?
Yeah, it's a Buddha, and
Oh, I see it now.
and these little beads have these little symbols on them, and like I was like, yeah, those look really cool. And she was like, originally there was this one that was like kind of like it was like black beads and more like ornamented and like jewel like. And she was like, "Oh yeah, that looks really nice." She's like, "For you, I'll make it $30." And I was like, "I don't have that." So I was like, "Can I get the wooden one?" Since she's like, "Okay, yeah." She was like, "All right, the wooden one is my favorite." She's like, "It looks good on you." And then the same thing with the Buddha. And I was like, "Okay." And she was like, "Do you like this as well?" And I was like, "Yeah, I like this too." So I bought it.
It's like,
Yeah, she was definitely like used to this. She was like getting that money. She was ready.
To be fair though, local business selling cool stuff. You know what? I'm all for it.
Why not? It's cool
Well,
stuff.
when you first pulled it out because it was gold, I thought he got another Maneki Neko, but it's this nice little Ganesh figure.
Yeah.
Fun story. I actually went with a friend of mine to the Ganesh celebration they'd had in Tuscaloosa like a few
wow.
years ago. It was really cool. I had a great time they fed me super well, and I was like, I didn't realize there was like a big Indian population here in Tuscaloosa.
I didn't know that either.
Oh, that's cool.
It was a lot of fun.
That's really cool, though. Yeah.
All right, Wenzel's got a little bit more left to say on their Las Vegas adventure. We're going to take another break and be right back with you. Hang tight. All right, welcome to part 3, everybody. We're back, and Wenzel divulged the final portion of his Las Vegas Odyssey. Wenzel?
Yeah, so went to some neat little toy stores, but one of the places that we went to that was like right there with Toy Shack, it was like my favorite place, was this little independent bookstore called the Writer's Block. And it also it was an artificial bird sanctuary, which is like they don't have actual birds in there. They had like little bird mannequins around. It was really cool.
It's for people who want to look at birds but are terrified by the thought of them.
Exactly. Yeah. And like it was really, I loved it. It was great because they not only sold books, but they sold just like a lot of little like here and there knickknacks and stuff. Like I posted on Twitter, they sold like this collection of like Hieronymus Bosch statuettes.
Oh yeah, I remember you posting pictures of that.
Pulled from the paintings. And not only that, there were also other artists' statuettes, like things from their paintings turn into like physical form, which is really cool.
I'm just imagining that blind boxes, but it's like all the weird drawings from like medieval manuscripts. Like here's a guy with a sword in his head. Here's a rabbit and a snail shell who has a crossbow.
That'd be actually kind of cool. That's actually a good idea. TM.
That's ours. Forget about it. Do not remember this.
Now, one of the things that they also had in there that was really cool that I bought, besides books, was they had fake food keychains.
Ooh.
And I got this one.
What is that?
What is that?
Octopus.
Oh, so little octopus.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and this was $10. So
I mean, it looks cool.
It's a cool, really detailed and high quality, so it makes sense.
Now I know why your fucking keychain bears shit. Not just for Among Us, Octopus Among Us.
Yeah, and because I wanted to kind of keep it hidden.
Yeah.
This is my full keychain layout now.
That's pretty good looking keychain. You even got the little, forgot his name.
Gabbera.
Yep.
So yeah, it was a neat little bookstore because, you know, for the past few years I've been getting back into reading. I've been trying to get back also. I've also been kind of like, ever since I went to St. Petersburg and Tampa, I was looking into like independent bookstores, and we actually have one here in Tuscaloosa that I didn't know about called Ernest and Hadley's. Really cool place.
They're a really good place, can confirm.
Yeah.
One of my favorite stories from them is they had a local writer come there to do reading the children's story about a three-legged dog, and the three-legged dog was there.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Hell yeah.
We salute our three-legged dogs.
Hell yeah. And speaking of animals, this place also had a bunny, too.
Swaggin'.
Yeah. He every time I was in there, though, because I went there twice, he was just sleeping, chilling.
Yeah.
Sleep.
Can't mess with him. Furry, little fucker. Love him. And yeah, and like, you know, like, I brought the books with me as well, but, you know, you guys aren't nerds like me.
No,
so.
I'm not.
Wow.
You're right. I hate
but-
books. So if you show me a book, I'm going to burn it. Oh, no!
So I got these books, only 5 of them, because kind of, you know, money.
Yeah.
I'll say the names. So I got this one book. These are also books that, like, you know, they're from like smaller presses, so like a lot of independent bookstores are going to be the ones to carry them. Also Amazon, but fuck Amazon, you know. So
yeah, support local businesses that aren't shitty.
Yeah, and like, you know, Barnes and Noble is fine, but again, they won't carry smaller press books like these. And
We don't really have many good bookstores around here, anyways.
Yeah, but Ernest and Hadley's, you know, they're an independent bookstore, and they carry actually a lot of these books that have been.
A lot of local writers will get their books put there too.
Yeah, and also too, if there's a book that you want, you can order through them, so it's great. But since we were there in Las Vegas, and I've been looking for these books for a while, I was like, get them while I'm there. So first we have Literally Show Me a Healthy Person by Darcy Wilder. It's like an experimental kind of book that's kind of done in kind of like message format, like text messages.
Oh, okay.
I've heard good things about it. Pew by Catherine Lacey. It's a really neat little thing I heard about. It's about this person who is in this unnamed American South town who pops up in a church, and that's where they call them Pew.
I was thinking like pew pew, like guns.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
but they don't speak. They're ambiguous in terms of their gender, and that's kind of like, and it's kind of like how this town is like kind of dealing with this person, and like how like it's kind of coming apart the breaking apart the binary, because it's like, you know, this person doesn't speak, they don't have a name, you know, and their gender is just like they don't know what they are, and it's like people trying to push these identities, these, you know, these structures on these people who, like, it's kind of it's about that, and I'm really interested in about that as well, and about like how, you know, not everything is like boy girl, you know, what have you. Another one is another book I got short is George Batal, Story of the Eye.
I like that cover a lot.
It's a really cool cover, and I didn't know about this dude, but when I did, I was really interested. He this came out in 1928, and this dude was writing some weird erotic shit, erotic horror stuff, and this is one of those, and I was really interested in it. So
spoiler: that eyeballs in a pussy.
It's the clit.
And then another one I got is J.G. Ballard's Concrete Island.
That's another cool cover.
Yeah, really cool cover. J.G. Ballard was the one who wrote a book called Crash. That got turned into a movie by Cronenberg. And so this is one of his newer novels. I've been wanting to read his stuff. It's kind of hard to find. But I got it, so I can't wait to read it. And then finally, this is Brian Evanson's The Glassy Burning Floor of Hell.
That's a cool title.
Cool title. So what this is part of a kind of like a series. They're not connected at all, but it's basically a bunch of books that all are short story collections, and this is, I think, the final one. I'm currently reading through one of them called A Collapse of Horses, and it's very dark and existential, and I love it. And when I heard this is coming out this year, I was like, I have to get it. I have this one, A Collapse of Horses, and A Song for the Unraveling of the World. There's like a few other ones. I want to kind of complete it because I've heard great things. So yeah, these were the books I got. I'm really excited to read these as well. Again, great covers too. I love the covers. So that's for stuff, physical stuff that I got and memories. And then I want to go back to food. I know we talked about Buc-ee's having the best chicken sandwich of all time, but on our last day there, we ate at a place called Smash Burger. It was in the hotel. Fucking expensive, of course, but their chicken sandwich was really, really fucking good. And there was no sauce on it like the one at Buc-ee's, and it held up. And I'm kind of having like a moral crisis about which one's better because it was so fucking good.
But prices though,
Buc-ee's is worth it more. I think all in all we spent like we actually spent the same amount that we spent at the pizza place, which was $60 for a burger, for everybody to get a burger, fries, and a drink. And that's also what the shitty thing too was, that you had to buy everything separately.
Really?
No
That's
meals.
Weird.
No meals. So yeah, but it was really fucking good, and the fries were really good too. My mom got sweet potato fries, and me and my dad got smash fries, which was just garlic, rosemary, and olive oil.
Mashed potatoes.
It was really fucking good. And then we ate at when we went to that Chinatown area, there was actually a Filipino restaurant there called Latong Bahay, and it's basically like, it's basically kind of like saying like, you know, this is homemade Filipino food, you know, so yeah. And we ate there, and really fucking good. Had pork barbecue, And it threw me back because I remember as a kid, I had some pork barbecue, and I was like, holy shit, this tastes just like what it did when I was a kid, and it was fucking good. I'm trying to think. Eat some... Yeah, it was really good. I'm trying to think what else happened in Vegas. I didn't really gamble. Tanner sent me $20 and said to bet on red.
That's all the info he got.
Not a thing you can do. So I had to.
There's so many tables. Just like you just put it red anywhere.
Just give it to someone wearing a red shirt. Just do it.
No, I went to a roulette table. I bet 20 on red number something. I can't remember. It landed on black. Lost $20. Then we went to like they don't really have slot machines. They have these huge fucking digital version of slot machines. It was really cool.
Yeah.
And I can also now understand why people would be addicted to these things because the colors and the images. And we spent like $18 there. I put in 5. It went up to 6. Went all the way down to like 30 cents. Then I put in a 10. Went up to 16. Went to $1. Then my dad was like, I'll give you $3. Gave me $3. Never. It just went back down to 25 cents. So just left it. Whatever. And that's pretty much all the gambling I did. I'm not really much of a, it doesn't really interest me much.
We've gotten enough of it playing Call of Duty these past 5 years.
Yeah. I will say, though, being in that casino for some reason gave me kind of like, it did something to me, like in terms of like
It did something. I was transformed
to existence per se, and I was like, man, what a fucking place. And none of I'm already like none of this shit matters, but I'm like, man, really none of this shit really matters, and there's no such thing as luck. And wow, just who fucking cares?
Like Wenzel is in a casino for 5 minutes. He has this like existential realization. It's like basically he saw that the last night of been just like, man, world is never fucking changes. It's just weird, like moody shit. Fear and loathing in Las Vegas.
Well, no, that's basically what happened because I was sitting there and I was looking at all the machines, and one woman actually won like $1,000. I was like, good for her. But like looking at all the machines and tell you like how much you could win and like all this stuff, and I'm like, who like none? No, like this is like it's luck based, but I mean. No, there's no luck. There's no such thing as this shit. It's like it's all just random and it's all just a bunch of bullshit. And I'm like, I don't fucking care. And I'm gonna buy Ultraman figures. I'm gonna buy books and shit. Like, goddamn.
Like he saw past the veneer. He saw past the veil.
He saw beyond the veil.
I was very sober and I came up with a really good monologue and I cannot remember it. So whatever. Anyway,
like he just turned into Dr. Manhattan on the moon.
Basically. And yeah, we did some stuff here and there. We went to the Mob Museum.
Oh yeah, fuck. You take pictures there, or were you not allowed to?
A few, but I just kind of wanted to be in it.
You just wanted to experience the moment.
Go.
What kind of artifacts do they have there?
They had these candle holders that one guy tried to beat somebody to death with.
That's cool. That's cool.
was
It's interesting.
Did they have any gangster foreskin down there?
Any syphilis juice?
No and no.
Dang.
I know, right? No, they had some of the. They had Al Capone's gun. They had some guns. They had shivs. They had
Robert De Niro.
They had they had the script for Casino that was signed by all the big cast members.
De Niro.
They had the Kane from Citizen Kane.
No, they didn't have that. Is that a mob movie?
Is it a mob movie?
No.
Oh.
That's a Simpsons reference.
I have no idea. They had the wall for when the St. Valentine's Day massacre happened.
The actual bricks?
Yeah.
The actual side of a wall where hey.
No, it was the actual side of the wall. Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
This is really cool to see. All these people got pumped full of lead. You can see their blood on the wall.
I think you probably could.
No, there was blood on the wall. Yep. Mm-hmm. No, I don't know. I don't know if it was actually real. They could have probably, done something to it, but it looked kind of fake. But the bricks were real. I'm trying to think. They had something else that was cool. Oh yeah, they had a replica of the electric chair that's like killed some mobsters as well.
Yeah, it's very cursed to see all the mobster ghosts like oozing out from it.
Yeah. Trying to think, was there anything else interesting that I did? Yeah, no, Vegas was fun. Whenever we're dry heat, it was so fucking good because as soon as we came back to Georgia, the humidity, it was like a huge fucking weight on my shoulders. It was like it just weighed me down. It was just so disgusting.
Yeah, Wenzel was actually running faster and punching harder, like in Vegas, because he didn't have like just the oppressive weight of soup.
That was the pain of being in Miami. Is the fucking.
It was so
hell.
It's so humid. Yeah, but
I wish I could have gone to fucking somewhere that's not humid as shit.
Vegas was just dry heat and it felt so nice. The only time we sweat was when we were on the fucking tour bus and we were in bed. What are you looking for?
No, I was looking for my Vegas pen.
Oh, I don't know. It was over there. Because they're very insulated. But yeah, and I will say too, whenever I came back as well, I don't know what hit me, but like, I was, I didn't want to do anything. I was like, fuck. Like, I'm glad all my friends and pets and stuff are here, because man, this place just sucks. Except for the comic strip, Ichiban, Lee's Palace, and some other places here and there. But overall, man, Alabama just sucks. And it made me really sad when I came back, but whatever. I played with Sasha, too, when I came back. That was fun.
I also see it as, like, you got to have money to do a lot of things, too. Like, Vegas is a fun thing to do if you have money. It's just not, like, living there.
I'm sure there's like a high cost of living, and plus like
same thing with Miami.
How many people like live in like Vegas, and not just like the surrounding cities?
Well, see, like that's also what I really like about St. Petersburg and Tampa is like, even without money, you know, like it was just nice scenery and like also good for like walking around because like my dad tells me like Wenzel, come and walk with me in the park. I'm like, I don't want to walk at the fucking park. It's like, it fucking sucks. I've seen it so many times. It's the same bullshit. There's nothing different. It's like, well, go walk in the mall. Like, the dying mall, the same, which is, like, disgusting. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just, yeah. Oh, but what I was going to say about Sasha, though, is that poor girl, she just still doesn't understand how to fetch. And I've been trying to teach her. So what I do is I would have to run with her to the ball, until finally she would pick up the ball and try to run back to me. But when she's running, she throws it out of her mouth, and then she comes to me and she's like,
"Did I get it?
Did I get it? Did I do a good job?" And it's like, "Yeah, you did a good job.
You're kind of figuring it out."
Yeah, I was, man, it was just so nice to see Sasha's fat little butt when I got home wagging her tail. It was so funny too because whenever I accidentally I left her outside, took a nap, and then I forgot about her. So, so I came out. So I came to get her back in, and as soon as she came in, she's like, and I'm like, I don't know what you're saying, Sasha. And she's like, yes, I've been gone for 4 days. I'm sorry. She likes to talk. I love it.
I'm just making up just doggy's monologue.
So yeah, Vegas was fun, and
forget the suicide. I'll do it never.
Oh yeah.
now that Wenzel has completed his Vegas story, we're looping back around to the soda. Now, what we're gonna do, like our Fago taste test, we're doing the suicide. In case you don't know what that means, is what happens when you combine all the soda flavors at once and you drink it like that. And Jonathan tried it, and they ascended to the Avatar state by drinking all the flavors of Fago. So what we're going to do, let Colt drink all the flavors of these South American sodas.
All right. This is what I do to explode.
Now, I'm curious to see what this concoction is going to be like.
It's going to be like Dookie Brown.
Because all the Fagos together was like black.
I'm only going to put very little of every single one.
No, you got to fill the cup up.
No.
Got to fill the cup up.
No.
Yeah, you got to have a full diaper, Colt. And while Colt's doing that, I'll just a few little miscellaneous bits. Apparently last night there were gunshots in the neighborhood and nobody knew where they came from. But it woke the whole neighborhood up.
Nice.
Except for me. I slept like a baby, even though there might have been guns.
I slept through it too.
Were they close?
According to Liz in Canada, there was close enough, but nobody knows. So, like, we'll just go to bed thinking about that.
Oh well.
I'm not gonna have to do something. I might add pee in it too.
And that's one thing we don't do on this podcast is we half.
Yeah, there's no half measures here.
Exactly.
We full ass all of our bad content. Yeah, as he's filling up his cup with bile, we just remember all the other thing that happened this week. Like Tony Hawk made a skateboard that had blood in the paint.
Which is cool as shit.
MLK's in Fortnite. Which, like, you know what? That's dystopian. And literally, like,
Yeah, this feels so fucking cynical.
When, like,
and
there's
so like distasteful.
when there's if like someone learned something, that's good. But like, I can't imagine like what's really good gonna come of it when like there's people like you got the Xenomorph, Rick Sanchez, and like
That one's empty.
I don't know, Ghost Rider like whipping a nene and in front of like I Had a Dream streets playing.
Alright.
Like, yeah, it just seems like.
Now, yeah, Colt, show the class what does that cup look like?
That just looks like looks like a concoction of death, murder.
I'm standing up for this just in case I projectile shit in my pants.
It's very brown.
Yeah, and it smells like the medicine.
Yeah, that smells like medicine.
Oh, let me see. What
Yeah,
this-
get a couple whiffs of that, Jonathan.
You like it?
No.
All right, Cole. Braver Than the Troops. Let us know what that tastes like. The South American soda suicide. He went through a few emotions just then. Like, this is fine, and just like, oh no, something's wrong. It's going back for a second swig.
I don't think I should be drinking this.
Oh fuck!
The
God.
first little bit I drunk tasted sweet. I was like, because it's sugar. It's sugar, nothing but sugar. But it quickly went bad. I felt like a weird tingling in the back of my throat. I was like, is this burning me? Am I okay? But
you,
in
you
the
didn't
after,
put the coconut one in there, did you?
I can't have that. No, I did not put it in there.
Oh, okay. I was.
It's
like,
just another chemical burns. It's not the coconut allergy. The Malta India definitely comes through a lot. Yeah, that sucks. I don't like that. Now I'm gonna dip something in it.
Colt's gonna be dipping. He's gonna dip the plantain chips into soda suicide.
Does anybody actually still want those? Because I'll take them. Hell yeah.
Or Colt does a snack suicide and tries all the snacks at the same time.
Oh fuck. Oh yeah, I was munching on these while Cannon was talking.
This is the AYCH snack mix. Oh no, he put it in there. He actually put the snacks in the soda suicide.
I'm letting it mix.
I feel like there's going to be a vile froth come out of that thing. Oh god. He's drinking it. The snacks adding dimension to that.
I think it made it taste better.
Okay. We have some salt to balance out the sweet. I don't know if he's about to puke just then.
I'm not doing this anymore. I want to go home.
That was a bad reaction. All right. So that concludes that.
So yeah,
I think it's time to wrap it up.
yeah, I think it's time for all of us to get it on out of here. So thank you for listening to this. This is sort of like a crescendo of our summer experience, like some of our big trips, some of our big memories, and just like this is what we're capping off AYCH's summer banter with, and you know what? It's back to normal in a certain regards. But we hope you enjoyed yourself because we certainly did. Be sure to like, review, subscribe wherever podcasts are found, and that's SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor. We're on all of those. Be sure to like, rate, and subscribe. helps us out, keeps us visible, puts us in front of new people, and we always appreciate you when you do it. You can follow us on our socials on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at AYCH Podcast, or you can follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/AllYouCanHear, on Facebook at AllYouCanHear. And if you're listening to this to the week it comes out, we have a few things coming out for you on the AYCH schedule. On Tuesday, you can look forward to Tanner interviewing another friend from wrestling Twitter, getting into the hijinks that he does, because he knows a lot of curious and interesting folks from there. On the Cajun Greatness side of things, you can listen to us discuss a brand new episode of Travolting Development, which is about where we discuss Nicolas Cage's arch rival in cinema, and that's John Travolta. And lastly, on Friday, you have a secondary episode of The Late Takes, where Tanner invites a group of friends to talk about the returning CM Punk, a beloved wrestling superstar who's recently returned, and this episode is dedicated to all the people telling their stories and memories about this very special wrestler. And lastly, you can follow me, Patrick, on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at John Luster's Name, my art on Facebook at John Luster's Name Art.
My name is Jonathan. You can follow me on Twitter at JONIIBY24 and John Hudson 12 on Letterboxd.
My name is Colt. Follow me on Twitter, ColtD00. This is frothing.
Oh. Thank you for listening. I'm Wenzel. You can follow me on Twitter at WenzelBook. You can follow my art, Instagram at WhatAWenzel. I have a link tree. You can go follow my Goodreads or my Letterboxd reviews.
So, meantime, enjoy the rest of your summer, and we'll be back for a brand new fall season of All You Can Hear.
Yeehaw!
Chili.